Dzień dobry and welcome back to Lublin, Poland, where the biggest event of the year for the youth teams in FIBA 3x3 has reached its final day. We started out with 40 teams, played 76 games so far, and now it's down to this. Who wants some gold? We will start with 8, bring it down to 4, 2, and eventually we will crown each gender's under-23 world champion. At the end of today's action, this edition of the Under-23 World Cup has been extremely good so far out here in Poland. The pool phase was crazy. We've had to say our goodbyes to some really good teams in games we will never forget. Just look at the way the Polish ladies claimed their quarterfinal spot yesterday. It was one for the ages. Just incredible. My voice is still recovering from that one. Take a look at some of the crowd. They've gotten in early this morning. The weather, you know, it's gotten a little colder here over the last few days. We had sunny weather the entire week. I like that. Now I'm wearing a sweater. But you know what? Before we get into all that, let's get you reacquainted with the rules of 3x3. It's a half court, 1 hoop, 2 teams of 3 and a sub. A 12-second shot clock will speed up the game. First team to 21 wins, or best after 10 minutes. That's all we call it. A 10-minute sprint. Take a look at your previous winners. 18, Russia. 19, Japan. And last year, France on the women's side. France will see them in just a minute here. Take it on China. These are your top scorers. Zaya Cook has been eliminated, but she's leading the field. Yua Amura has been a bright star. Zimborska's got the 32, and she's needed all 32 to get Poland to the quarterfinals. We got Egle Zabotkaite for Lithuania and Ming Zhang. She'll be stepping on the court here pretty soon. Mount Kenya, Medina Okat. We will not see her again. She was big. Same for Marie Reichert. Bagane for Tunisia was nice as well. And then we got Solarska for Poland and Slachter for the Netherlands. We will see them in action later on the day. So a 10-minute sprint, and we have 16 left until we know who claims the top spot here at Plage Samkovi in beautiful Lublin, the city of inspiration. We have the castle in the background. The weather's holding up just a little bit. It's not rainy like yesterday. These are your brackets. China will face France in just a minute here. Then we have Japan meeting Poland, Lithuania, Czechia, and Hungary, the Netherlands, and all of these matchups are tasty. I tried to circle games yesterday, and I couldn't. All of them are good. So we'll start you out with our women's quarterfinal number 1. It's China and France stepping up to the decks. These are your rosters: Meng Yiwu, Wing Zhang, Xinyan Hong, and Yaling Wang for China. Peitur, Wembanyama, Darami, and Dufont will step on the court for France. And this is a rematch of the semifinals at the Seniors World Cup in Vienna. This could as well been just as well have been the final. China has utilized their balanced offense with Ming Zhang and Meng Yiwu leading the way. Zhang has scored 30 points in their 3 victories in Pool A play. Wu has added 22. They average over 5 made 2-point shots per game in the tournament, but now they have to take on the stingy French defense. The France, like the Chinese, they dropped a game in pool play. Came out of Pool C action second because of it. But the length of Mariama Darami and Eve Wembanyama has been a problem both on offense as well as on defense. Their opportunistic style of 3x3s, they get a lot of buckets through their movement off the ball. Wemby's been cut more than hurtful words and has led the team in scoring with 24 points in pool play. Now again, they're gonna have to take on China. This is a matchup between your gold medalists and your 4th place team last year. So these teams know what it takes to get out of the quarterfinals, but only one of them will be moving on here. Told you this was gonna be a good one. Teams will get ready in a second here, try to see who wins the check. And we'll get a choice of whether they want to start with the ball or give it to the other team. Now let's get reintroduced to our referees here. They've been with us all week. Marek Maliszewski and Deanna Jackson from Poland and from North Carolina. All right, we are about to get this finals day underway. We'll look to hand out some medals around 8 o'clock later on today. But you know what? We have to get through the quarterfinals first, then the semifinals, and then we'll get to the finals. So not to get ahead of myself here. So China will start off with possession here as we are about to begin our last day of action in Lublin.
Start the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, X, 3.
And we are off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. Bring out your metal detectors. Who will get the gold? Wemby finds Dufont. Dufont by herself gets in her Renault and drives to the cup. Now it's Wu with the rock. Back to Zhang, the leading scorer for China. She's getting the racket well, but gets blocked by the rim. They go back to Wemby. Darami. Now that shot, once it starts falling, she's very dangerous. Darami might be the clingiest defensive player in the entire tournament. Her long arms are tough to get around, and once she starts finding that offense from the two-point line, I don't know who can stop her. Wang steps back. Oh, she answers. China on the board. So a back and forth game in the first minute. We only have 6 points. You know what? Make that 7. Hong this time will take a step back. So the French defense has forced China in step back two-pointers. We'll see if that's a recipe for success here in a bit. Tour leaves it short. Now Wu's got the rock and a mismatch underneath, but you know what? You can't use your elbow like that. That's an offensive foul. Take a look as Wu's trying to create space and Tour is sent flying. So now it's France in action again. Darami going at the rack, lays but misses. Dufont almost has her back, but they'll go out of bounds. Wang trying to sauce again, doesn't get any space, so now it's Zhang's turn. Zhang to the rack, no make, and the long arms of Wemby. They've been a problem. Her and Darami, they might be, again, the stingiest defense in all of 3x3, but you know who's got some defense as well? The Chinese. A 12-second shot clock violation this time. France has taken an early lead. China has kept them from scoring more. Wemby got blocked by the side of the backboard on that one. Now it's Hong. They go to Wu again. Wu has a mismatch, spins away off the glass with a righty. China at 3 points. And a foul is issued on the Chinese as they are trying to stop Tour from getting to the rack. Dufont finds Wemby, pull up. That was halfway down, but no count. That was Hong on the rack attack. They find Wu again, and Wu's been good, but you know what? Not that good. Front rims it. Tour underneath, no good, but hey, Dufont said, I got you, bestie. There you go. 6-3. Wemby denies the screen. Tries to get a layup, and Chinese will foul her before that can happen. Take a look at Wemby getting free. Oh, she got her hand on the Wilson, but there's a lot of shoulder on the body. Third foul on China. Wembanyama at the stripe, extended the French lead to 3, 7-4. Wu for 2. Betul steps back, almost out of bounds, and it was almost in as well, but not really. Wang by herself. There you go. Wemby lines one up. A foul's called, as I believe Dufont pushed off on the rebound there. So we'll go into our first TV timeout with a slight lead for the French, 7-5. China, they're not out of this yet at all. Again, I hope my voice holds on for today, because these games are about to be crazy, all of them. I couldn't figure out which matchups were the best yesterday. I sat behind my laptop trying to prepare. I looked at all the games, and I couldn't even pick winners in some of them. This is one of those games we just don't know. Both teams might be good enough to get to the finals, but they meet up here in the quarterfinals. Zheng, bully ball, moves Betul and gets a bucket. Now it's Darami, over to Dufont. Dufont pulls up, but will not make. So a reset, and don't leave her open, because Zheng is good for 2. Now China is up. Oh, Betul lost her like her no Google Maps, and then gets fouled instead of a layup.
Słuchajcie, wczoraj działy się tutaj niesamowite rzeczy. Coś mi mówi, że dzisiaj będzie podobnie, ale bez was nie gramy.
Betul will put that in and tie the game at 8. We've been playing for 4 minutes. Now Zheng again, and you know what? She's hot. I told you she likes Szechuan peppers. Betul dances with her, loses her again, no make though. Betul out here saucier than your favorite pasta. Losing people left and right, but no make on that lay.
Right now, Team China with a 2-point lead with 5 minutes, 41 seconds left in the game. Team France won their group. Team France is selecting heavy.
Zheng again. Now it's Hong. Hong by herself. The Chinese have upped the defensive pressure, and the French are having a tough time fighting any shots. Now it's Darami. She goes on a rack attack. She is smacked. He will go up to the free throw stripe for 1. Take a look at Mariama Darami. Going towards the basket. She's tough to stop. This time, the Chinese needed their 5th foul. Darami missed. It's Wu with the board. Huang. Not a make. And the French will try to find an off-ball cut. Pretty play. 11-9. France back within 2 and a miscue on the Chinese end. So they'll get a ball back as well. Wemby this time, dancing with Zheng. And another foul is issued as Zhang was a little overzealous trying to get the steal there. So foul number 6 on the Chinese on that Wemby cross. And China just over the halfway mark of the game here. They are in the bonus. Next foul will be 2 free throws on the French. Now it's Dufour by herself at the rack. And you know what? An offensive foul's called. She used that off arm to clear space. So it might have looked like that was the 7th foul on the Chinese, but look at Dufour clearing that space with her right arm. So 3 fouls on France as well. Wu this time. Hook shot is good. 12-9. Darami can't answer. And these Chinese women have been better than the Panda show Chengdu. Dufour. They have to contend with Wu again, but the thievery by Darami. Here we go. Peitur looking at her matchup, trying to dance. Here you go. Peitur stepping back, big shot, big make. France back within 1. Emma Peitur puts the Wilson in the basket like the lotion. What y'all know about Silence of the Lambs? So our second TV timeout here, and already a very good game. And this is just our first quarterfinal, people. Take a look back at some of the action. And by the way, the pool play was good as well. If you haven't checked that one out, follow our official accounts at FIBA 3x3, at FIBA 3x3W. Use the hashtag 3x3under23. You can chat with us a bit. If you want to hit me up personally, you can do that as well. At BAZZ50. Help me out with pronunciations or show me where the good Polish food is, please. Anyway, we're back. Mingji Wu, no good. But she steals the ball right back. Gets pressured by Wemby, and that will be a foul. 4th on the French.
4th foul. France.
A 12-11 game here, 3:30 left to go, and see which team will move on to the semifinals and which team will be out. Huang trying to create space, has to launch one, and that ended up in the Yellow River. Wemby hands it off. France have been patient. Now it's Wemby missing the lay. She gets her on board. 1 second step back, no good. And I think that's called out on China. And that will be France possession again with a fresh 12. The Chinese ladies look in disbelief. They're saying Dufour tapped that out, and I'm going to go ahead and say they might be right. I'm not sure. Anyway, Peitur takes care of this one. 12-12, tying the game. Zhang sizing up her prey, dropping off a bucket. 13-12. Ming Zhang has been scoring like she was in pool play. 6 points already in this one. And now Darami loses the ball, and it goes out of bounds off her leg. Wu looks for Zhang, can't reach her though. Now Hong's open for the leg. 14-12, China has taken leads, but you know what? Wemby's got something to say about that. Well, I was too fast on that. Wemby's got nothing to say but complaints now, as that's called an offensive foul. Foul number 5 on the French. So a reset for China, and they're already up 2. Zhang to Wang. Wang misses the leg. Back to Wemby. Wemby's patient with it. Gets it back to Peitor. A pull up for Peitor is good. And France pull the game closer. Peitor's been good as advertised. She's got 7. They swing it to Wemby. They look for Peitor in the cut. But you know what? You got to make your layups.
Oczywiście francuski stawiane w roli faworytek do obrony mistrzowskiego tytułu, ale naprawdę przy tej obsadzie ćwierćfinałowej, przy tych 8 drużynach tutaj nie ma słabego ogniwa. Tutaj faza pucharowa.
They go back to Wemby. She steps all the way outside the 2-point arc. That's halfway down, but no good.
Posiadanie piłki Chin.
Is down, but gets back up, walks it off. So Hong remains on the court as well. That means she's fine. Luckily enough, 1:35 left to go in this one. Now Zhang getting loose. Tries to get it to Wu. No connection, like a firewall's in the way.
Tak jest, drodzy Państwo, ostatnie 90 sekund to będzie prawdziwy festiwal nerwów tutaj na placu Zamkowym. Francuski cywilcy,
Tarami. Back to Peitor, finds some space, and she makes the Nets giggle. That tickle. 15-14. But Zhang steps in between, she gets blocked, but gets her own board back. Gotta be again, we're almost at the minute mark. Peitor just keeps trucking and trucking. This one's a miss, but again, she'll pick up her own rebound. Wait a minute. 3 misses in a row. Emma Peitor, with a minute left to go and the game tied. It might have to be a make. Anyway, fouls called on the floor. 6th foul on the French. And timeout's called by the Chinese. And this has been a nail-biter. Right from the start, both teams started scoring. They have yet to let up. It's led to a tie here. And 2 teams that are at the bonus. 6 fouls each. So China will continue with possession here with under 50 seconds to go. Zhang's open for a big one. That's from Guangzhou. 17-15. Can France answer? This is Dufon answering. France within 1. We got 30 seconds left in this one. Now it's Zhang again. Zhang to Wu. There's some Wemby hands in there, so 3.8 seconds left on the shot clock. And Zhang's got 9 in this one. Big shot after big shot. Told you she was scoring in pool play, and she just continues. Now it's Wu up top. 3.8 seconds. Wu on the rack attack against Darami. Wu fading away, and she puts it in. The French needed 2. Dufon goes looking for a shot at the basket, and that rolls in, but there's under 10 seconds, so they need to foul or stop the clock somehow.
Jeszcze raz przewinienie, jeśli dobrze widzę, czy tak? Czy tylko piłka wypadła?
5.4 seconds left in this one,
Jedno jest pewne, miejsce
as the French need to somehow regain possession here. They're going to probably foul Zhang here. That's what I would do anyways. Stop the clock, put it at the stripe, and here you go. Darami just doesn't show. It takes a half a second off the clock. Ming Zhang with a chance to put the game maybe away. I mean, who knows? Difference of 3 points. I've seen crazy things happen. I'm not going to say never again after yesterday's action. See, Zhang misses the first. So even if she makes the second, a 2-point shot would tie the game for the French and force maybe overtime. Zhang misses both, but China comes away with the board. Now it's Ming Zhang again by herself. She scores and ends the game for the Chinese, knocking out the French. Ming Zhang missed both rebounds, but Ming-Ji Wu said, you know what? Don't worry, I got you. That board's mine. And Zhang put in the final lay to put the French away. But I think the most important play was Ming-Ji Wu getting that board after that missed free throw. Your final score in this one, China 19 will be moving on to the semis. France, they're done. Last year's champs, they're out. No gold medal for them this year. They played well, but this quarterfinal matchup again could have just as well been a final. Take a look back at some of your action in this one. So both teams got it in offensively. The French took a small lead early. China stormed back. Ming-Ji Wu was good underneath. And both teams attacked the rim pretty well, I have to say. And then Ming Zhang took over the game. And you know what happened there? She ended up with 10 big ones. That's talking about putting the team on your back. That's the definition of it. Scoring 10 in a game that you have to win, the quarterfinals. But you know what? Shout out to France, they played well. Again, this matchup might as well have been a semifinal or a final matchup. You can't pick who you play sometimes. They run into China and unfortunately have to bow out. They played a good tournament, and I'm sure we'll see more of them. Again, the French youth programs have been producing. So, meanwhile, you guys can hear the crowd heating up, and you know why? You already know why. It's because these ladies are coming out. My voice is still recovering from what the Polish ladies did yesterday. Take a look at your rosters. Solarska, Ziborska, Baza, and Puter for the Poles. Nakazawa, Takahashi, Okuyama, and Emura for the Japanese. And again, my voice, as you guys can hear that, right? I'm still recovering. I really am. Alexandra Szymborska put up some magic in a final game of pool play yesterday on day 4 action. They needed to win by 5, and like UPS, she delivered when they needed it most. A sideways leading 2-point shot had her knock out the German powerhouse, shining brighter than the Lublin Castle lights at night. Now they have to contend with what, in my opinion, might be one of the more potent offensive teams in this tournament in a huge clash of styles. The Japanese put the pressure on teams like they're trying to fill out their car tires. They also happen to have the leading scorer from the teams that are left in this tournament, or the women's side anyways, and Emura, her release is quicker than a grease fire, as she scored from all levels of the court. She had 12 points in a victory over Czechia on her way to 34 points so far. She's only trailing Zaya Cook, and she's out of the tournament. Can the Japanese ladies defend the inside attack for Polska? And can the taller Polish ladies stick with speedsters Takahashi and Emira? It's gonna be a good one. Take a look at the Poles come out again. Jolarska, Zimborska, Puter, and Bazan. I'm curious to see how they recovered from that game last night, because that was a big emotional win and a very quick turnaround here with then having to go again this morning in the second game of the day. And again, a game like that yesterday will take a lot out of you, both physically as well as mentally. And having to turn around and play a powerhouse like Japan with a rising star like Yua Emira right away in the morning is tough. These are your referees, Brigita Chabai-Kashkoto and Murat Siner, representing Hungary and Turkey. Yeah, Polska. I'll start. Can anybody else join me? I don't see a lot of people joining me just yet. So again, the venue fills up. Somehow, some way, everybody's wearing a yellow hat. I'm not sure where they got those. I need me one. Those things look slick. And we're off to the races. It's Takahashi getting things started for the Japanese. He finds Emira on a play right away. Emira dancing, Puter sticking close. Good defense by Bozena Puter. Incredible. Staying with Yua Emira is not an easy task, let me tell you. Zimborska underneath, and you know that's going to happen. The Poles, they will attack in the paint. And Zimborska might be the most athletic lady left in the tournament. She's got hops, and she can fade on a shot. Okuyama needed a foul. So, Alexandra Zimborska misses the freebie. And this time it's Bazan fouling Emira. See, I started. Now people are doing it as well. I'll join you. Polska. Polska. I like this. Anyway. Emira. Speeding to the cup, no make. Nakazawa almost got her mitts on the rock, but you know what? It's the Poles again. Now they go at Puter. She has a mismatch, but Takahashi pulled the chair on her. Takahashi zooms in for a pull-up. That's good. I told you this was going to be a clash of styles, so we're going to see a bunch of inside action for the Poles. They're going to try to post up the shorter Japanese ladies and finish underneath like Puter's doing here. And Japan, they're going to try to use the maglev trains. Takahashi and Emira. That's an errant pass. And again, they go to Puter down low. This time she's fouled. So early on, Japan struggling with the matchup with the Poles that are way bigger. Japan's tallest player is Ririka Okuyama. The 23-year-old stands at 1 meters and 80 centimeters, but the rest of the Japanese ladies, well, they are a bit vertically challenged. Yua Emira in action here. She's 1 meters and 60 centimeters. She makes up for that with speed. But the Poles, they average about 1 meter and 80 centimeters. So, you know, that's going to result in things like this. Zimborska grabbing the board, but, you know, she forgot to put it in. So, a minute and a half in, 2-1. And I think that might have gone out on Nakazawa. She says no, but you know what? As a player, you know when it is out off of you. Puter almost couldn't find Zimborska. And a 3 seconds back to the basket violation on Alexandra Zimborska. For those of you that don't know, that's a new rule this year. You can't dribble with your back to the basket. for more than 3 seconds if you're moving towards the basket. Now, if you're moving away from the basket, that's fine. Okuyama this time. And an offensive foul called on that screen as she jumped into Bazan. Bazan. They swing it over to Emura, and there you go. Speeding like a cheetah. Zoom. She's after prey, and that prey's called bucket. Emura back at it, looking for space. Nothing there. Nakazawa's open. Nakazawa, I mean, is open. Pulls up, but that's no good. So the Japanese scoring machine so far hasn't been optimized. They need to retool and reprogram a bit. Zimborska spins, bumps into Okuyama, but that elbow, you can't be dropping that here. It's not WWE. As she levels Okuyama. The referees will call that Polish third foul. Good hands by Julia Bazan, who's sticking to Emura like a wet towel. I hope you guys can hear the crowd. The crowd has just been nuts. Oh, Emura misses the lay. So again, the Japanese just haven't been able to score just yet. And now Emura and Puter will hash it out. An offensive foul called on the Poles again. Look at this as Puter, I think, used her off arm to clear some space. Referee Murat Sinner was right on top of the action, so he should know. Now it's Takahashi. Takahashi to the cup, blocked by Psolarska. And Psolarska steps back from two, and she's good. The crowd's on their feet. Polska. Nakazawa gets one to go for the Japanese ladies finally. And now Nakazawa's got a steal. So Takahashi can try again, layup no good. But you know, Okuyama and Nakazawa have her back. Won't result in a made though. Now blocking foul on Nakazawa, the 22-year-old fouled Puter as she was trying to pass her. So we're at our first TV timeout. It's been a low-scoring affair so far, ladies and gentlemen. Japan, they haven't been able to find a lot of offense. They're looking for Emura to wake up. And the Polish ladies, they've gotten close to the basket, but a bunch of offensive fouls have deterred them from scoring everything. So we'll restart possession here. And Bazan will get a post up this time. I didn't expect to see her posting up this tournament, but you know what? She's taller than Emura. I get that. Emura this time kicks it out. Nakazawa. And the length of the poles has been a problem for the Japanese, who just haven't been able to find any space. 2 points for them after 4 minutes. Takahashi this time. Tries the layup off the glass, but Solarska's length got in the way. And now Takahashi has to defend Solarska. They go for the double team that leaves Bazan open, no good. And a foul on the rebound. And that's called on Okuyama. Puter patient with it. And another foul on the Japanese, who are now at 6 fouls and 2 points. So the Polish defense has been extremely good. They've continued that from yesterday. Puter fakes and makes, and Poland up 3. It's not like their offense has been clicking, but you know what? A 3-point, well, make that a 2-point lead. 5 is more than 3 now. See, Emura is so fast that halfway through my line I had to change it. That's confusing. So, Bazan this time will look to start the action. They get it back to her. And Bazan attacks Okuyama. And you know what? That's no good. Takahashi this time. Takahashi pulls up. Borska underneath is working on her offensive rebound stats. Finally gets it up and over Okuyama. So Poland again with a 3-point lead. Now it's Takahashi by herself. And a foul's called as Bazan pulled on the emergency break. And they'll take a look at whether this is a regular foul or maybe a player has broken through. And I think, well, she grabbed onto her hip. I don't know if this is a play on the ball. The referees will have to decide that. I'm no ref. It's an unsportsmanlike foul, so it will be upgraded. Yulia Bazan, again, she pulled the emergency break, but she pulled it a little bit too hard. And that will result in 2 free throws coming up. Miku Takahashi will step up to the plate. She's been the jab in the 1-2 punch combo with Emura as the haymaker. Knocks down the first free throw, putting Japan up to 4 points halfway through the game. And it will remain 4. So ball back to the Poles, both teams at 6 fouls in a 6-4 game. Low score and affair. Emura, can she get loose? She steps back, can't find any space. Now she gets it back. Zimborska's with her. She fakes her out, but misses the shot. Now it's Nakazawa for 2, no good. Zimborska on the rack attack underneath. 3 people around her. Somehow Puter got that board in between 3 Japanese players. Zimborska, you see, she had Takahashi, Okuyama, and Nakazawa on her back. Tried to score, but it didn't work. A new shot clock for the Poles. And Bazan is on the 3x3 logo to take that one. Zolarska. To Zimborska. fires one over top of Nakazawa. No good. Amira with the board. And Takahashi is fast, but you know what? You have to dribble before you walk. Now it's a travel. So Larska, beautiful play from the high post for the Poles. They're up 7-4. Amira tries to serve up a dish, but she left the stove on too long. That didn't good. That wasn't good. Now it's Puter by herself, and Okuyama now fouls her as she broke through. That's the 7th foul in Japan. I don't get why you wouldn't just let her get a layup there. She tries to make a play for the ball. That will result in 2 free throws coming up for Poland. Oh, the wave's active again. I'm joining. Can he go around? I've done this a couple times already. I like this, though. Take a look back at some of the action here. Zimborska working on their offensive rebound stats while I work on my wave like I'm the Baltic Sea. It got very quiet all of a sudden as Bozena Puter was trying to get that free throw in. I'm sure that's messed with her a little bit. Anyway, she misses the first. Puter, no good on both. That rebound will come away to the Japanese, who are not out of this game just yet, but their offense has been, well, non-existent mainly. Now it's Amira evading the long arms of Puter. 7-5. Zimborska can try to answer, but no make. Second time a miss as well. So the door is open for the Japanese. Amira spins off of her. Gets to the rack somehow, almost gets it in. It doesn't go. Nakazawa will end up with the ball. Amira finds Nakazawa in the corner. They help off of her, and she has not repaid the favor with shots going down. Now it's Bazan. And Bazan will get free by herself. A layup will put Poland up 3. And Okuyama mishandles the Wilson. And that will go out of bounds. So take a look at Japan and this miscue, as their offense has been cooler than the other side of the pillow. It has not been here. Oh, so Larska lost that one. So now possession will go back to Japan. And Amira, we've seen her go off for a bunch of points, but the Poles have defended her extremely well. She steps back from the Enlio logo, and that's no good. Zimborska is open. She launches one, but that's left short. Now it's Takahashi's turn. Step back, no make. Under 2 minutes. Both teams cannot buy a bucket even if they had a handful of Zloty. Takahashi to Amira. Now she gets free for a quick shot, but it again is not good. Takahashi gets the board, bodies are on the floor. Who's going to end up with it? It's Bazan. So Larska, the Zimborska underneath, fading away, and that's good. Poland up 9-5 in a grind of a game. Now it's Takahashi getting free. 2 shots will be coming up, as that's Poland's 7th foul. This game has been more of a grind than Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Miku Takahashi, the 22-year-old, puts down the first shot, pulling her team within 3. And any bucket matters in a low-scoring affair like this. And Takahashi puts in 2. Ziemborska, they look for an inside action against Amira again. Puter this time on the rack attack. She puts up the lay. That goes down. Poland, the first team to reach 10 points. We are at the minute mark. Takahashi. Layup no good. Nakazawa comes up with the board. And I think a pushing foul is called on Team Poland. That means we'll see Lina Nakazawa step up to the free throw line. And she misses the first. That one is badly needed. Nakazawa will put in 1, so Japan are within 1 possession. Solarska, they look to attack Takahashi again, kicks it out. Bazon fakes and drives to the cup, but it goes and rims out. Yua Emura back in action, looking for space. Emura going at the basket, but you know what? Solarska's got some long arms. She said, not in here. Look at Solarska, slap that. Now it's Amira, 1.8 seconds, launches one, no good. Polska with the rebound. We are at the 30-second mark. And this game is tight. Ziemborska steps back, no make, and Mura gets the board. Japan need a bucket. Takahashi will not get that. She leaves the layup. Blue to crib. Flat tire for Miku Takahashi, who could have gotten Japan within 1 and just left it on the front of the rim. So 8 seconds on the shot clock, 17.5 seconds on the game clock. Poland will have possession here to try to see if they can extend their lead. They go to Ziemborska, it ends up in Solarska. She steps back, and that won't be a make. So the scene is set for Japan as they have 8.8 seconds left. They will have a timeout here. They'll call a play. 2 will tie the game. They need a shot from the outside. They've been cooler than a polar bear's toenails from the outside, though. We'll see who they want to take this. Who they want this shot to take. Could it be a Mura who has not been very Amura-like? Or do they go to Takahashi, maybe Okuyama? They have not hit a 2-point shot yet. They have 9.7 seconds to get one to keep their hopes at a medal alive. Japan. They go to Takahashi. Back to Amura. She's looking for space, gets defended, and steps out of bounds. Yua Amura. Her feet are one size too big, apparently. She dances a little bit here, and take a look as those heels got very close to the sideline and ended up touching it. So now 3.6 seconds to go, and they will look to put Bazin on the stripe. It takes about 1.5 seconds off the clock, 2.1 seconds left. Yulia Bazin with an opportunity to put the game away here. If she misses both, then maybe. Let's get to that whenever it happens. If not, Poland will come away with victory here. Yulia Bazin. And the first one is good. That means The game is going to be out of reach for Japan. The only thing that could go is a 2 and 2 free throws, but let's just say that is not going to happen. Yulia Bazan misses, and Mura launches and doesn't draw the foul, so your Poles will move on to the semifinals, where they will have 2 chances at a medal. Semifinals and then maybe finals, maybe third place game. So they've put themselves in a very good position. These ladies with a very gutsy performance after last night's big win over Germany, come through here in the quarterfinals and dispose of Japan like leftovers sushi. Poland 11-8. We'll be seeing them again. Take a look back at some of your action in this one. And this game was a low score. Japan, they put the defense on the Poles. They were physical with them down low, but Szymborska got loose for a couple. But Poland, I got to give it up to them. Their defense was incredible. Abe Mura couldn't find any daylight. And it's noon here. There's plenty of it. Anyway, Poland kept on scoring underneath the basket. That was the story in this one. We knew they were going to try to outplay the mismatch. And Mura, she got that one to go somehow, but Bazan passed her up easily, got a layup. And they had to deal with that lady, Alexandra Szymborska. Zimba. Bazan put it away from the stripe, and these Polish ladies, they're going to be fighting for some precious medals here in Lublin, Poland, in front of their home crowd. Now we go to the men's side, the previous winners, Russia, and Poland. Well, the Polish men, they're done. We won't be seeing them here. So we'll have a new champ here in Lublin, Poland. These are your top scorers. Nico Kaltenbrunner, he's home. Or at least he's not in the tournament anymore. Then Janisevich is for Lithuania. Svoboda, who we'll see played next, the big bully, 31 points. And McGowan's for the United States has been all that. He's not here as well, but Kowe is here. Martinez as well. And Rubio follows him. The Netherlands and Egypt, they will stick to whatever they've scored because they are not in the tournament anymore. Now, we'll see these matchups. Czechia and Germany, a battle at the border. The USA will meet Romania, France, and Lithuania in what could also just be a finals matchup. And then Israel and, surprisingly, Chile, who are very, very, very good. They surprised me this tournament, I have to say. But I like the makeup of their team. But we'll get you started with this one first. We got Czechia and Germany coming up. The Czech, again, have the third leading scorer, Martin Svoboda. Svojanovski, he's been good as well. He's been in his bag. He's joined by Borovka and Sikora. On the German side, we already know Agyeman, Bekame, Ferzig, and Schwab. These fellas will be representing their countries. And we'll meet Team Czechia first. Svoboda has been a big bully. He has a grudge with the rim, and he's trying to hurt it on all of his takes. He scored 31 points in pool play, as I said, as the best thing in the paint since Bob Ross. They get a matchup with neighboring Germany, who came out of Pool C as the second seed. They've been taking turns on offense as Bekame and Ferzig both had big games. Denzel Agyeman has been a little bit quiet, averaging only 3.5 points per game. So if I was Germany, I'd look to get him going early to try to see if you can beat the Czech at a battle of the borders. You know what? I'm curious to see what would happen if they met at the rim between, Agyeman on the offense and Svoboda on the defense. That should be a good one. We might be seeing that in this battle of the Bayerischer Wald. You know, that's the park at the border, the national park. You know what? Don't judge me. I know some geography facts now. I've been there. Anyway, here we go. These men will get ready, and I will get ready as well. As we head to the men's quarterfinals, we already have 2 women's teams locked up for the semis. Now it's time for these gentlemen. Your 3rd seed against your 8th seed. These are your referees, Pedro Maia and Vanessa Devlin, representing Portugal and Australia. Adelaide, to be precise. See, I know my referees as well. So there goes the big bully, and this is the man that has to stop him. Leon Schwalm will be the main defense against Svoboda on the German end. And let's see how he fares, because Svoboda has yet to be stopped.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's start an official countdown. 10, 9, 8,
So with Lublin Castle in the background, we got a couple of seconds left before we start men's quarterfinal action. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Fertzig showed out yesterday. Tries to go up, but can't get it to go down. Again, Leon Fertzig showing out yesterday in a win over Kenya. He even had himself a couple of dunks. And knocks in the freebie. Germany on the board first. Svoboda looking for Swojanowski. Leon Fertzig's defense is good, but you know what? Swojanowski says, I'll step back away from you, and I will drop you off for one. Now it's Sidi Bekaime. Sidi. Pass Sikora. A foul's used, and it will be on the floor.
we got a foul committed by Team Czechia. It is the second one, and only 27 seconds of this game already in the books.
CD this time. To Ageman, he gets pushed out of bounds, so foul's called. Sikora. He's been playing wrestling out here. Ageman to Fertzig. Fertzig steps back, knuckleballs in at 2. Germany up 3-1. And here goes Swojanowski again. It'll be 2 seconds on the shot clock. Swojanowski will get possession up top. So after a minute of play, Swojanowski misses that one. 3-1 Germany. Schwalm's on the court now. And he will come up and have an offensive foul called on him right away. So good start to the game for Leander Schwalm. Czechia in possession here. Sikora steps back. Schwalm with the good box out. Ageman couldn't get past Svoboda. He's got 4 seconds. He's trying to attack. This time he will not make. Rebound will go to Czechia. And we'll have Borovka try to go at Leander Schwalm. Borovka. A 3-second violation called just before he got that shot up and over Schwalm. Fertzig. Behind the screen. In and out for Fertzig. Hook shot will not go. Swojanowski with the board and another foul on Schwalm. He came in here with his keyboard. Hackett. High post play for the Czech as they look to get Sikora open. Borovka at the rack. Good defense by Fertzig. Agyeman by himself throws one down. Baby dunk on that, but it's good. Oh, Borovka answers from the corner. Czechia up to 3. The game is speeding up a little bit. Fertzig this time misses the 2. Svoboda hands it off. Svojanowski fakes the pass and throws it into a rebound for Svoboda, but you know what? He's fouled. So Svojanowski missed his shot. Svoboda got the board, and he will make a trip to the line. Svoboda will leave that one short. Saves it in bounds though, so Borovka will come away with it. The Germans keep forgetting to box out. An offensive foul called, so they will get the ball back. They're gonna have to bring a box like they just bought some new shoes. Schwalm, big play underneath. They got a little down screen going for him, and then they turn it towards the hoop. A foul on Czechia, and Leander Schwalm will step to the line. Schwalm good from the stripe. Germany up 2. The Germans are looking pretty sharp here early on. So fresh 12 for Czechia. Managed 3 points in 3 minutes. They haven't gone to the big fella much, but you know what? That's bully ball down there. He's got himself a first score, I believe. And I get rewarded for my trust in my own knowledge here. Thank you, Alex. Svojanowski stepping back, but CD had some good defense on that one. Sikora will come with the board. So I told you, these Germans, they haven't boxed out. They've played great defense. They've gotten good offense, but they have not rewarded themselves with any rebounds. So the Czech, they keep coming away with new possessions as we head into the TV timeout here. Germans will be looking for box outs. Can we get a Ben Wallace in here? That's a throwback to 2004 for you. We got a baby dunk from Agyeman though. I've seen him throw it down harder. He must want to be friends with the Skelde basket. So while we're in the break here, shout out the sponsors, Magic Sky for providing a roof here, and Leo for the floor, Wilson for the rock, and Skelde basket for the hoop. Also, thank you obviously to the city of Lublin, Poland for hosting this event. But you know what? We're back in action, so stop. Agyeman going at Svoboda. Agyeman with the right hand scoops one up and scoops one in. Now Agyeman is down. It's hit in the mouth, and Svoboda Actually, not Svoboda. Borovka will come away. And Agiman looks shaken up. I think he got hit in the nose. Borovka got Agiman with the elbow there. And referee Vanessa Devins looking at this one to try to see if there's any egregious contact. So with a bit of confusion here, and Agiman still recovering. That was a foul on him. 5th foul on the Germans. Sojanowski. Oh, his bag is deeper than my travel suitcase. CD spinning away, falling away, off the glass, all good, over top of the outstretched arms of Svoboda. Now Svoboda's going at CD, and he gets one to go down on his head. Oh, he got him back right away. He stuffed that one like a Build-A-Bear. Svojanowski. They go to Borovka down low. A mismatch in the post with Fertzig, and Borovka knows just what to do with that. A 7-7 game. Fertzig to CD. CD trying to cross up. Gets his cookies took. And then Schwalm got his hands in there as Svoboda was going at the basket with mean intentions. Svojanowski this time. No good. Agiman back on the court. Let's see how he recovers from that shot to the nose. Fertzig. Hesitation. Spins away from him somehow. That's magical. Svojanowski. Borovka underneath again, but not a make. Schwalm will come away with it. Now it's Agiman's turn. They let Fertzig cook again, and he's coming up with currywurst. 9-7 Germany. Fertzig is at 5 points as he's added buckets to his cooking ingredients. But Borovka brings Czechia back. Fertzig again, this time a pull-up, a leaner. It's also good. He's scored from everywhere. I said Svojanowski has a bag, but Fertzig might have two. Fertzig again, dancing like it's Berghain on a Saturday, and he gets another one to go down. 11-8. No answers for the Czech this time. Svojanowski, nothing there. Fertzig. This time he goes looking for Schwalm underneath, and Schwalm, he gets that to go. So Germany's taking a pretty commanding lead here on the back of Leon Fertzig's play. And the Czechian men look like they're running out of gas just a little bit as we get to our second TV timeout. Czechia is at 8, Germany's at 12. As they have another miscue here. Borovka was open. Fertzig has 7 points and 2 assists in this game, as he's shining bright out here in the city of inspiration. Take a look at Svoboda, though, on his neck like a 2-year-old. So with 3:50 left in this one, Germany's up, and Fertzig, he's going to continue his cooking show. Fertzig now, he launches a 2. That's good as well. That man's confidence is sky high right now. Swoboda falling away. They needed this one, and it goes down. Fertzi gets his shot rejected by Swoboda. This time he will take him on the drive on the Autobahn, though. 15-10, Leon Fertzi completely taking over this game. Now he's trying to dance again. He gets it to Schwalm. And a foul's called. As Borovka said, I'm done with this. A warning for flopping on Schwalm. Czechia has been issued their 6th foul. They're looking at a 4-point deficit here with 3 minutes to go. And Leon Fertzi, he's been a master chef out here. Fertzi to Sidi. Sidi finds Fertzi again. He throws it out. Sidi for 2. Maybe Sikora can get one to go down. No, Swoboda though. They haven't gone to Swoboda all that much, I have to say. Fertzi this time spins away, scoops up and out. Swoboda. Oh, thought he was going to dunk that, but he laid it up very hard. 13-15. Fertzi. Now an offensive foul's called as he used his off arm and hit Swoboda in the mouth. So Czechia have come closer in this one. Martin Swoboda, slow to get up. Leon Fertzi thought he had body on that, but he caught nose. Borovka to Svojanovski. Fakes, Brady lay. Bekame. Now it's Agiman. That one's deep, but it's no good. Germany's still holding on to a 1-point lead. Czechia could change that right here, right now. Borovka does that, ties the game at 15. We're under 2 minutes. And another nail biter. Agiman two-stepping. And will be called back by the ref. Borovka this time coming up big for the Czechians. He's got 6. Swoboda will take a seat. They'll look for Borovka again. Svojanovski first, though. Svojanovski. Oh, he gets smacked by Schwalm. The rebounds for Sikora, though. A warning is issued on the Czechian men for playing defense in the key after a score, but they are up 1, 16-15. Can Fertzi come up with some more spice for his dish? Schwalm will screen Fertzi behind the screen. He's stuck. Now he finds Agiman. Agiman drives into traffic. Schwalm's in a corner, no good. Denzel with the board. There's 2 people around him, though. So at 9 seconds on the shot clock and 1:25 on the game clock, Germany will take possession up top. They got in the lead halfway through the game, but now they're looking at a 1-point deficit. Sidi spins away but gets his cookies taken. And now it's Svojanovski. They go to Swoboda in the post. Mismatch with Fertzi underneath. Fertzi somehow avoids the bucket. And then Sidi for 2. Or with 2 hands, I mean. That's for 1. Jeez. But his game's so fast, I'm already behind. 18-16 as Czechia score again. Now it's Schwalm underneath for 1. Germany within 1. It's a good one again. Which of these teams will be moving on to the semis? Sikora looking for Swoboda. He gets it back, launches one in between 2 players. Fertzi's getting it's a Bekame. Schwalm, deep shot. 3.5 on the shot clock. That might have not been the best shot the Germans had at this one, especially with Leon Fertig. The way he's been shining in this game, I'm not sure I would have gone away from him. But you know what? That's not my team playing, that's their team playing. Take a look at CD. Almost hit his head on the backboard on that one, but Sikora right away answers. Says, I'll see you one, and I'll get you two. So we have Svojanovski with the rock, 34 seconds in this one. Czechia is up one, both teams at 6 fouls. Czechia with a chance to add to their lead here. They run a play for Sikora. Shoots it over top of Sidi, no good. But you know what? The Germans forget the box out again. Now it's Svoboda. Yeah, look at the replay for this one. Try to see who that went out on. Germany will come up with the possession here. So they're down one, and Fertig with the rock in his hands. He gets a screen from Agyeman. A technical foul's issued for Borovka as he didn't check the ball right. They were just warned for a delay of game. This is another delay of game. So Leon Fertig steps up to the free throw stripe with an opportunity to tie the game. Fertig, cold-blooded, 18-18. That's his 11th point. And apparently we're doing assists in this game as well, so that's his 3rd. Now Fertig finds Agyeman for 2 hands. Now Germany's up 1. Czechia, they have to find a bucket. And you know what? Svoboda says, I can dunk as well. 9 seconds left in this one. 19-19. Agyeman this time to the rack, no good. Sidi with the board, he loses it. 2 seconds left. Svojanovski fading away. That's on the front of the rim. Germany had a bunch of opportunities underneath the basket to get that one to go, and they could not. Take a look at this. Martin Svoboda says, 2 hands, I can do that as well. When it matters most, he came up big. So we got bonus basketball, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm standing up. It's early today and I'm already standing up. I'm gonna go take myself and get a seat here. Calm myself down. All right, we're back. 19-19 overtime. And again, the clocks are off. First team to score 2 will win. Czechia will get the ball first, as they didn't get the ball at the start of the game. Svoboda. They'll get it to Svojanovski. He's guarded at the 2-point stripe, so he'll drive to the cup. 1 point. Czechia, easy late. 20-19. Germany. It's Fertig. This time looking for the step back, Leon Fertig. And he's fouled by Sikora. So Leon Fertig with an opportunity to end things from the stripe. 19 points Germany. If he makes both of these, it's game. First one is good. Let's see if he has ice in his veins. Call that man the German Penguin. He is ice cold from the free throw stripe, and he will win the battle of the border. Leon Fertig. I think that might have been his 13th point in this one. He somehow also got 4 assists out and personally dug a hole for Czechia that they could not get out of. An incredible performance by Leon Fertig to drag his team to the semifinals. Germany will win this one 21-20. Czechia, they played well, but you know what? They came up just short, like Kevin Hart Take a look back at some of your images in this one. And an entertaining game. First they got going right off the bat, scoring the first point for the Germans. Then it was Hagemann with the baby dunk. The German youngsters, Hagemann and CD, contributed. And then Svoboda put him on his neck. Swam, cool, calm, and collected. He came in hacking, but he stopped doing just that. And the Czechians, they went to Svoboda a bit, but not as much as I thought they would. CD got one with two hands. Sigora answered right away. Take a look at this sequence. One, and then Sigora says, you know what? No, two. Hagemann got loose, but then Svoboda got him back after that. So two hands for safety for Hagemann. And Svoboda spun into this one, putting it on CD. But you know what? Leon Furtzi, he put on his backpack, packed his lunch pail, went to work, and dragged the game out for Germany. So we'll be seeing them again in the semis. But you know what? We got the next game on deck already. We got United States meeting Romania. These are your rosters: Bryce Wills, Jalen LeCue, Matthew Hurt, Trey McGowns for the States. Gabriel Oaya, Blaj, Nistor, and Brie for Team Romania. We'll wait for a second as both teams looking to get on the court here. Here's your Team USA first. Now, Romania snuck into the quarterfinals out of Pool B with only 2 wins, tying Austria, but moving on because the individual result against them, the head-to-head, Brie and Gabriel Oaya used an inside-outside combo to score combined 32 points. Now they have to contend with a Team USA, though, and well, they've been very good. Trey McGowan's a one-man army. He scored 7.5 points per game, and he's bringing more jelly on his layups than a middle school lunch. They have 4 victories to their name, and I'm not sure who can stop them with the way they've been acting out on offense, but also have brought the defense. They've hit the 21-point mark in all of their games and have kept teams to an average of under 14. Matthew Hurt has hurt the Wilson on many occasions to turn shots and smacking them out of bounds. So these are your Team Romania players as they look to take down the mighty US of A. Here's your foursome: Gabriel Oaya, Blaj, Brie, and Nistor again. They're going to have to try to rise higher than the Transylvanian mountains to try and beat this Team USA. I like the way Romania's played so far. They've been active on the boards. They've had that inside-outside combo with Gabriel Oaya and Brie going. Blaj got himself a bunch of nice dunks, but they're going to have to contend with the athletic ability of the 4 gentlemen from the country of the Stars and Stripes.
Players on the court, referees on the court. So we are ready for the official countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, 10, 9, 8.
So we got the countdown underway
5, 4, 3.
as we are about to get into this 10-minute sprint, and we are off. The Budapest boys will, or Bucharest boys, I apologize, will start things off. Nistor fading away on the shot, he goes down. Great start to the game by Vladaraj van Nistor, but you know Bryce Wills does. He gets a bucket of his own, 1-1. Nistor up to Blaj, Blaj underneath, no make, Hurt with the board. Now it's McGowan's. He's been electric like Pikachu, and he gets this one in the rim. He might have moved the hoop. Oh, that's wiped off. No clear though. LeCue puts on the afterburners, rises up and over Gavriloaia. Not a make on this one though. And you know what? Matthew Hurt, call him the janitor. He cleans up a mess. Nistor this time. Floating like he's on cloud 9. Wills from the corner, no good on Sue. LeCue with the board though. He will try one from the other corner. Looks like he might have gotten hit, no call though. So I think LeCue got hit there, but a no call issued, so 12 fresh seconds on the shot clock for him. This time he draws a foul as Konstantin Aurelian Gavriloaia thought the better of that move. That ends up in a free throw though. So Jalen LeCue at the stripe, and it's a luxury for Team USA to have him. He's not even been the main character, but he's gotten some crazy dunks in. This man is a prolific scorer, ladies and gentlemen. He'll get the 4th point for Team USA from the free throw stripe. Nistor down to Blaj. Blaj challenging LeCue underneath.
One free throw for Romania.
Blaj at the stripe. And he's good, so Romania's in this. But now it's McGowan's again. Fakes out Blaj, draws the foul. That's number 2 on Romania, and McGowan's will take a trip back to the stripe. Nistor again. They find Gavriloaia. A holding call is issued on McGowan's. This time. Gavriloaia avoids the contact with Earth and finishes this. Romania is back in the game. Hurt though. Hurts the rim on that dunk. 5-4. And here we go. Gavriloaia steps back, launches one. That's no good, and Bryce Wills got his hands on that. Hurt fading away off of one leg. Oh, Blaj! I'm not sure what happened, but he got so high he forgot to dunk. He jumped up and over LeCue, as well as Wills, I believe. Take a look. Oh, there might have been some contact on that one. Referees might have missed that, I'm not sure. Now Blaj on the attack behind his back, and it's Gavriloaia again. He finds Blaj, but no connection, like the internet's out. That will sail out of bounds. LeCue. Hurt. On the attack again. He two-stepped that one. This ain't the club on a Saturday. This is Blaj Zamkovi on a Sunday. Travel's called. Romania back in possession, and they're not out of this game at all. Nistor. looking for space. He's got Hurt, and he's looking to dance with him. Nistor steps away from Hurt, but misses the two-point shot, so it's Wills this time. Wills up and over Gavri Loaya, 6-4 USA. Hurt wipes that one off the glass like a window cleaner. McGowan's now looking to bully Nistor. And you know what? Nistor has to get in the weight room a little bit. Can Romania answer? Gavri Loaya, right hand Blaj picks up the miss, but you know what? The shot clock in this game is 12 seconds. And it went off, so that didn't count. And we'll get to our first TV timeout in a game that is closer than some might have expected. The Romanians have been scrapping to stay in this one. Gavri Loaya used all of his length to create space on Hurt. Hurt got it back with a dunk. Blaj, well, he might have gotten hit on that one. I'm no referee, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that might have not been all ball that LeCue got on that defense. All right, here we go again. Hurt to LeCue. LeCue with the speed and, well, what happened there? Somebody made a call. I thought he was gonna dunk that. Might have been a foul. There was a foul on Gavri Loaya. Jalen LeCue will step up to the line. Gavri Loaya might have gotten hit. Medical staff's looking at him to try to take care of some of the blood. Not a lot, don't worry. Anyway, meanwhile, LeCue has hit the free throw. Now there's two Wilsons on the court. So possession will remain with Romania. They look for Blaj on the cut, and he gets his shut stuffed like a turkey. Now I'm already food talking mode. Means I'm getting hungry. I need to get some lunch at some point. Look at this. Like it's Thanksgiving. And USA's defense has maybe shined even more so than their offense, as Romania has not been able to get anything easy going. Now it's Hurt. On the rack attack, spinning, fading away on the shot. Hurt no good, but McGowan's got the board for him. McGowan's attacks Gavri Loaya again. And Gavri Loaya gets a warning because he's been chatting with the referees. So McGowan's didn't finish through the contact, but we'll get an opportunity from the stripe, as that's Romania's fourth foul. And that goes down. It means USA is up 10-4, a 6-point lead here. Gavri Loaya ends up with the rock at the end one. Now he's talking to the referees again. He better watch out. He got the bucket and the foul, and he started talking right away. He just got warned. Konstantin Aurelian Gavri Loaya brings his team within 4. Now it's LeCue for the thunderous dunk. Look at LeCue. Like a high jumper on that one. He almost headbutted the rim. Offensive foul called on Blaj on that screen. And take a look at how hype LeCue is. A technical foul issued on Gabri Loai. I already told you he's been chatting with the refs and he hasn't stopped even though he was warned. Now he's still talking to the referees. Tensions are rising high, and you know he's using some explicit language there. We'll not repeat what he just said. But it's 12-6 USA after that technical free throw. McGowan's at his steam going at the rack. This time he finishes through the contact, 13-6. Nistor steps back, he's by himself. He gets challenged by Wills, and that one will roll out. Now it's McGowan's again. This man has been a problem, but not a make on that. And a foul called after as he was a little too handsy on the rebound. Take a look as McGowan tries to put it up and off the glass, and then Blaj coming down. He might have gotten a hand on the ball, but apparently there was more contact as well. Blaj to Nistor. Nistor finds Blaj with a two-hand slam on McGowan's head. Now it's LeCue looking to cook. LeCue stepping back, no good. Rebound ends up in the Romanians' hands. Gabri Loaia almost lost it and gets fouled. Brie, haven't seen too much of him this game. Gabri Loaia, no good. McGowan's this time will clear the rock. McGowan's by himself, easy dunk. Then he gets leveled by Gabri Loaia. Gabri Loaia launches another one, it rims out. Wills. And Hurt gets called for the offensive foul as he tried to clear space on Nistor. That will not result in a pair of free throws. Take a look as Hurt just throws Nistor. USA has 7 fouls, but an offensive foul will not result in 2 free throws. Wills! And that's called a bucket. Apparently it hit the backboard. Oh, they're gonna check it. I'm not sure what they'll check, but Bryce Wills. He wiped that off the backboard like a baby's nose. Take a look, Wills. That's clean. I tell you that right away, that didn't hit the backboard. That's a good block. Incredible display of athletic ability there on Bryce Wills, who somehow got his fingertip on the rock on that Brie lay. I'm not sure what happened. They might have counted that and they couldn't reverse the call. But anyway, LeCue this time. No good. McGowan's with the board. A fresh 10 on the clock now. And McGowan's puts it in underneath. USA 15, Romania 8. Gabri Loaia. McGowan's has 7 points and a chance to add some more. They will look at the replay to see how egregious the contact was. Gabri Loaia, he walked up to McGowan's right away. Take a look. Oh, Oh, that's going to be upgraded for sure. Yeah, that was just a frustration foul, but he smacked him in the back of the head. And you can't do that, so that will result in a missed free throw here from McGowan's. .16 points, Team USA. Nistor doesn't answer from the corner. Blaj underneath cleans up the mess. Romania stuck at 9 points, and McGowan's loose again. Nistor fading away. Now that's good. So a warning for delay of game after that score on the Romanians. And that gets us to our second TV timeout. Team USA at a comfortable 7-point lead. Hasn't been the prettiest game of all for either team. But Team USA's got Romania on the back foot. Take a look at LeCue. That man's got rockets in his calves somehow, but Blaz, he can dunk himself. It's been a lot of that, man. McGowan's showing out in this under-23 World Cup here in Lublin, Poland. They get it back to him. McGowan's head of steam at the rack, nothing there, but you know what? There goes that janitor again. Hurt. See, we give nicknames in this game. I'm not saying the janitor should be his, but he is cleaning up all the mess. So Romania, they haven't been able to hit anything from the outside. If they want to get back into this, they should be able to, or they should be trying to get some shots up from Tulane. But it's not easy against this athletic Team USA. Gavrilo, careful on that one. He didn't want to get swiped by Wills. Wills this time, no good off the glass. Now it's Brie. Nistor open. That's a shooter they needed. The first two will drop for Team Romania, 18-13. LeCue spins. Nothing there, gets his own board. LeCue fighting through all of the contact, and then Hurt will finish. So USA is at 19. They needed 2 to win the game. Romania. Nistor steps back. No good on that. Brie underneath. Takes a second too long. So Team USA with a possession coming up. And a 2 will mean that they put this one to bed. Wills, he will trip. It ends up with McGowan's. He's free by himself, and McGowan throws it down. 10th points for him. Then he takes the cookies of Gavrilo. He tries to end it. Nothing there. LeCue, nothing there as well. So now Romania has another shot at it. Look at Wills, he tripped. And McGowan's is slamming like Onyx. Harder. What y'all know about that song? Come on, Slam Harder by Onyx, that's a classic. You should know that. I'm feeling like an old head here. I feel like nobody that's listening has heard of this song. And let us know if you have. At FIBA 3x3, at FIBA 3x3W. Get some interactions going with us. It'd be nice. Anyway, Wills. Game point Team USA. Bryce Wills out to LeCue. LeCue on the rack attack, and he will throw it down for game. Good night, Romania. Hello, Team USA, as they step into the semis on that thunderous dunk by Jalen LeCue. He finished with 5 points. None louder than the last one. Take a look at this. Bang, by Romania. Team USA moving on to the semis as they take this one 21-13.
Drodzy Państwo, szybciutki, błyskawiczny konkurs, a w nim wystąpią 4 panie. Potrzebuję 4 odważne panie, które mają ochotę na wzięcie w konkursie. Rączka do góry, zapraszam koleżankę w czarnym swetrze.
So we'll take a look at some of the highlights in this one. Your Team USA came out, and we knew they were going to be athletic, and we knew they were going to be a problem. Team Romania, they stuck around the game at the beginning for a while. Even though Team USA's length was bothering them, they were getting some shots to drop. But you know what? McGowan's, he was a problem again. That man keeps on scoring with ease, and Romania just had a bit of a tough time at it. They got down, they tried to fight back, almost literally. But too much USA put them away. Team USA, they kept on trucking. LeCue showing off the bunnies. McGowan's was not to be deterred. Blige didn't get one up and over him. I'll say that. Nestor shook off Hurt for that pretty step back, but you see Hurt, he cleans up the mess, and he kept on doing that. Lublin didn't want to get blocked. He was really careful on that one. Romania only made 1-2. And then the USA attacked the rack again, and LeCue said, bang, good night, Romania. So that means we'll be stepping off for just a second, as our next game is going to be in about 5 minutes. So we'll start in a couple of minutes here. We'll step away for just a little bit. See ya. Don't go anywhere.
Można rzucić z daleka. Aj, niewiele zabrakło. I czas na wielki finał. Nasze zwyciężczynie zapraszam szybciutko na linię końcową i rozgrywamy dla grande finale. Już piłeczki ustawione. Słuchajcie, wielki hałas na dziewczynek. 3, 2, 1, start! Dobrze, mamy zwyciężczynie. Dziewczyny, chodźcie po odbiór nagród, a my już za momencik, już za chwileczkę wracamy do rozgrzewki. Serdeczne gratulacje i mocno kibicujcie. Już za chwilę lecimy dalej.
I told you we'd only be gone for just a minute. We're back as we have our next ladies quarterfinal. Lithuania and Czechia. The rosters are here. Donski Chaite, Zabot Kaite, Savoštaite, and Miknaite. That's a Lithuanian poem. Levinska, Andrushko, Vahalova, and Roseka for Czechia. These teams have faced each other in the past, and it's been mostly Czechia taking the W's 5-3 so far all time, but Lithuania somehow survived Pool B onslaught. Now they're facing Czechia here in the quarterfinals. It's a clash of styles as Lithuania use a variety of ways to beat you down. They can shoot, they attack inside, outside, and Zabot Kaite has been a problem on our way to 30 points in pool play. A stark contrast with the Czechian women who've been getting close to the rim in almost all of their scores. They've averaged just over 1 make from the 2-point arc per game, as Levinska and Halova combined for 43 points together in their wins in Pool D action. And now they're going to be facing each other again. And here is your Czechian women, Elżbieta Lewińska, followed by Andrea Ondrushkova, Anna Roseka, and Eliška Halova. And that's your team Czechia. And they are bruising down low. They're looking to attack in the paint. And we'll see how they fare against this team Lithuania. Lietuva, they got themselves close yesterday, winning 3 games, but they needed either a Poland loss and a Germany win or a big Poland win. It was a very confusing pool, but they ended up coming out. These are your referees for this one. Gonzalo Paz Chaponi and Deanna Jackson, representing South and North America, Uruguay, and the States. They'll be guiding these teams to a good and clean game as these ladies look to fight for a spot in the semis here. Oh, might have a little bit of technical issues. No technical personnel issues, as the shot clock operator was getting an apple and he was out of action for a little bit. Now we restart the game for real. Donski Chaite. Donski Chaite to Zabot Kaite. Again, she's been a problem and she starts being a problem right away. 1 point, Lietuva. Can they follow in the footsteps of their senior ladies team who picked up a bronze medal earlier this year at the Europe Cup in Jerusalem? Donski Chaite to Savostaite, and a miscue on that one. And I told you this before, but y'all think my voice is bad. Well, yeah, it is. But I tried to talk to Dinas Novikas yesterday, the coach, and he has nothing left. He can't even whisper no more. All I heard was rumblings when he spoke. Lithuania won, Czechia won as well. Now Savostaite will take the check. McKnight shakes off on Drushkova. McKnight, though, will not find Savostaite. Oh, she will. And a foul results. So a bit of a scramble for the rock there. See, Savostaite picked that up, and then Halova got her arms locked. An offensive foul called here on Lithuania, whose men's team will be seen in action later on today as well. Roseka this time. Roseka to Lewińska, pulls up, no good. She skies over top of Donski Chaite to try to get that board, but will tap it out of bounds. Donski Chaite to McKnight. McKnight, she's good at attacking inside, and I'm curious to see how that's going to go against these Czechian women. But you know what McKnight says? Baz, I got you. Is the first bucket in the paint for her. Lithuania up 2-1. Now Donski Chaite, she's got quick hands. Oh, behind the head to McKnight. McKnight on the baseline. 2 seconds on the shot clock. They leave Zabot Sky. About to say they leave Zabot Kaite open, but open ends up in a miss. So reset for Team Czechia. By name of Roseka, Lewińska takes a seat, and Halova will take the Wilson at the rack. An offensive foul is called, as she clears some space with her off arm. McKnight this time tries to find Szabadkai. She gets it in the corner, 1 second on the shot clock, no good. That ball goes out of bounds, and that will be, well, maybe not a shot clock violation. We'll see. We will look at the replay for y'all just to be sure. So 0.6 seconds will be put on the shot clock. Donský with a chance to launch one. Sideways launch for Donský, and that goes in, a hook shot from the 2-point arc. We call that a windmill back home. And I know it's not a windmill dunk, but it's a windmill too. Lithuania up 4-1 after that magical shot. How did that go in? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar will be proud of Donský on that one. Levinska underneath, bully ball. Says, get off me, Szabadkai. Now it's Donský to Szabadkai. She gets blocked. Donský quick to the bucket, and she will finish the rebound off with a score here. 5-2 as I'm still trying to recover from that magical shot by Donský. She stood sideways and she just threw up a hook shot from the logo. That's stuff you see mascots do. Anyway, Don Rushkova, no make. McKnight with the board here. She lobs it up to Szabadkai, and Donský this time is on an adventure going towards the basket. That will result in a Czechian foul. McKnight. A holding call this time on Halova. 4th foul on the Czechians, who have been a bit handsy to start the game. Szabadkai. Sniper scopes are left home or in the hotel, but not here yet. Can somebody deliver them? It's Levinska this time. In the paint, spinning away off the glass, all good. Donský. She's swift with it. And a travel called on Orzeka. And that will get us to our first TV timeout with a 6-3 Lithuanian lead. They went and got ahead on a sky hook from the logo by Donský. Czechia, as expected, has gone to the inside game. And Levinska has delivered. Donský, though, she's putting her team on her back so far. And take a look at Coach Dynas. He needs to sleep for a week after this. Donský this time will lob it up to Szabadkai. She's patient with it underneath. 7-3 Lithuania. They've been attacking the rack with more accuracy than the Czechian ladies. Levinska this time. So a foul on Donský, who got crossed out of the picture and decided to take it and give the Czechian ladies a play from the top. That was the third foul in Lithuania, by the way. Zabotkaite. Miknaite hands it off. Donskichaite. Lietuva moved the ball around, and Miknaite is by herself, but she had been there for a couple of seconds. And you know what? You can't do that as an offensive player, standing in the paint like that for more than 3. So now Czechia with a chance to get a bucket going. They use a foul to put Czechia up top, and this is a strategy you see a lot of teams in the pro leagues use as well. On the pro circuit, fouls are a resource. They haven't been much here, but these Lithuanian women are using them as such. If you stop a team from scoring and you can score yourself early, you put them in a hole, and mentally that's tough. So Lietuva doing just that. This foul is probably not intentional. 5th foul on Lithuania. They're still holding on to a 3-point lead. Here we go. Czechia says, I like your foul strategy, but you know what? Go with that. We'll keep scoring. Levinska this time with a kick out. Andrushkova loses Zabotkaite, launches one, no good. Zabotkaite steps back. Zabotkaite has been somewhat quiet in this game. And she's had 30 points in pool play. She catches it underneath this time, and you know what? There goes that announcer's jinx again. Zabotkaite puts it in. 5th foul on Czechia, and a chance from the stripe to put the lead up to 4. Again, Zabotkaite in pool play had been better than Bitsu. And she's just getting going here in this quarterfinal action. Andrushkova launches it up, but an offensive foul is called as she cleared space with her off arm. We've seen it a couple of times today already, and you can't do that. Take a look at Andrushkova. Passes Zabotkaite. Well, I think the offensive foul is on Halova, not on Andrushkova. Zabotkaite steps back. Zabotkaite, no make though. Levinska. Andrushkova looks at the basket, but the Czech have not been able to get any shots going to go from the outside like they have had all tournament. So the 7th foul on the Czechians on this Roseka play with Zabotkaite will mean Egle Zabotkaite will step to the line and will try 2 free throws. The first one is left on the rim. The second one will drop. 10-5. Roseka gives the ball up to Zabotkaite, so now Zabotkaite again. Lietuva on the move. Zabotkaite throws up a prayer. The rebound ends up with the Lithuanian women again. So even though Czechia has been active in the paint, it's actually been Lithuania that's been taking advantage of the matchups down there. Roseka this time from the outside. And even though Czechia got kind of back into things at 7-5, it's been 4 Lithuanian points in a row, creating distance here. Halova loses to Wilson. Andrushkova gets it. Andrushkova pulls up, rolls out. Now it's Dunsky-Chaite launching one. That will not go. And Miknaite is looking for a teammate. 3 seconds on the shot clock, and a turnover is had. So now Czechia will have a reset. Andrushkova will try again, and this time she will bury it too. 11-7. Czechia is not out of this one. Not out of it at all. Miknaite this time, free for an open layup. And then Roseka, she gets contact. Halova gets contact as well. Lithuania will take another foul. That's number 6. We'll get to our second TV timeout in a game where Lithuania has built a bit of a lead at 12-7. So we step back on with a Czechian possession. We are under the 3-minute mark. Both teams are in the bonus. And they go to Levinska down low. Levinska fading away, no make. And now it's Lietova with an opportunity to expand this lead. Big ball movement there. Zavostajte underneath. Team play for the Lithuanians. Andrushkova to Levinska, an alley-oop play that goes down. (13-8) here as Levinska throws that one back to Lithuania. She took all of her frustration out on the Wilson. Take a look at this. Smack. She's mad at the ball. Zavostajte, not a lot of time left, but you know what? Rebound back to Lithuania. Zavostajte, they lob it to Zavostajte, and she delivers again. 14-8, the pick and roll game for Lithuania has been potent. Roseka, this time she's free for the late, but it's been that type of day for the Czechian ladies. She misses off the back rim. Zavostajte. Lithuania keeps methodically plugging away at this, and it's Miknaite this time, but her mess is cleaned up. Miknaite somehow, she doesn't realize the shot clock has been reset. You can see her grabbing onto her foot, and Coach Dynas, he's an active coach. He yells a lot. I don't know how he does that with his voice, but anyway. Andrushkova loses her, and they needed that one badly. Czechia within 4. A minute 30 left in this one. Good hands by Halova. And that's the 7th foul on Lithuania, so their foul strategy worked out early, but now Eliška Halova will step up to the stripe with an opportunity to pull the Czechs within 1 possession in this one. First free throw is a make. And the second one as well, so Czechia within 2. Can Lithuania answer this time? It's Miknaite, head of steam, fakes, scoops, and that drops in. Difficult shot for Justina Miknaite, but she made it. Now it's Levinska on the rack attack off the glass. That's also good. Big punch after big punch. Now Dunsky-Chaite takes a turn. That will not go, but she will get her on board. But you know what? Shuffled her feet on that one. This ain't an MC Hammer video clip. You can't shuffle like that. Andrushkova will take the check here for the Czechian women. We're at 50 seconds. Andrushkova steps back, loses McKnight. Loses that out of bounds, but it's touched. I think it is. I think the Czechian ladies will retain possession with very little time on the shot clock here to get something up. 45 seconds left in this one, and they need a bucket badly. So the shot clock will be set. Let's check where they will end it up. I think 1.6 seconds or something. .1 actually, Rozeka. No magic on that. So Lietuva will take possession here with 41 seconds, a chance to add to the lead and an opportunity to secure a spot in the semis. Donski Chaite to Zabotkaite. Back to Zabotkaite. She gets free, finds Donski Chaite, she fakes, steps back. Big shot by Donski Chaite. 16-13. Czechia needs a bucket. Levinska delivers. We're under 20 seconds almost. Zabotkaite this time. They go back to Donski Chaite. Donski Chaite 6 on the shot clock. That scoop is good. So Andrushkova, she needs to get a shot up somehow. No make on that. The rebound will fall into Lietuva's hands, and you know what? That will be all for this one, as Lithuania will take the win over Czechia. In a hard-fought contest, they got up, almost squandered that lead, got up again, and they didn't let up down the stretch. Lithuania with an opportunity to fight for medals once again, just like their senior ladies at the Europe Cup this year. They take this one 17-14. And I'll leave you guys with the highlights, as we'll be right back with the next one.
Zbliżamy się do prezentacji Węgry kontra Holandia. Zobaczymy, kto będzie rywalem Litwy w drugim półfinale. I kto będzie miał powody do celebration, które słyszymy w głośnikach. Fani holenderscy na trybunach. Ciekawe, czy mamy również fanów prosto od naszych przyjaciół. Węgry oczywiście pokazują się z dobrej strony tej rywalizacji. Gierki bardzo podobały nam się w rywalizacji grupowej. Zobaczymy, co zagrają w ćwierćfinale.
We're back at you with the next one. I'm a little late, I'm sorry. But anyway, here's your rosters. Hungary and the Netherlands, Jironi, Kovac, Zamar, and Rosemond for the Hungarians. The Dutch are playing with 3. They've lost their Europe Cup gold medalist, Kiki Fleuren. So there's 3 ladies left on the team. But you know what? We'll meet Hungary first. They were incredible day 1 of pool play. Lights out from beyond the arc. They did pull off a bit in their 1 loss against France. Changed tactics. They went inside to the big woman, Kitty Kovac. She scored 11 points and made sure they made it out of pool C play in first place by virtue of points scored in a 3-way tie. Now they take on the Orange Lions. And I told you they're missing a player. Kiki Fleuren, unfortunately, out. She sustained a knee injury on day 2 of play. Tried to go on the sidelines and buckled again. So we wish her a speedy recovery. It didn't matter in the game against the US of A, though. They took down the USA women with these 3 ladies, Lotte Sand, Lotte van Kruistum, and Zoe Slachter. And they came away with a victory. I'm looking forward to the battle of the boards between Zoe and Kovac. And I think the outcome of this game might depend on the Hungarians' accuracy from beyond the arc. Again, they were so hot on day 1 of pool play. They couldn't miss from beyond the arc. The Dutch, they'll look to beat you inside. Zoe, whose birthday was earlier this week, is a problem underneath the basket. So as these ladies get set to play in this one, I just realized we only have a couple of quarterfinals left to go. 3 of them to be exact, before we know what the semifinals matchup will be like. But anyway, let's get into this one. Zoe, the Sant underneath, gets the first bucket for the Dutch. Now the Hungarians have to answer. Kovac launches 1 from 2. I didn't know she could shoot like that. This one a miss. So the Dutch go to Zoe. Good defense by Rosemond, who got a hand up. Sant lobs it up. Zoe, no make, gets her own board off the glass, working on her offensive rebounding stats, but not putting down the bucket. Pick and roll game for the Hungarians. This time Zamar will launch one. The 2-point shot not falling just yet for Hungary. Van Kruistum will try one for the Netherlands. 1-2 to the corner. That will just hit the top of the backboard. So the Dutch go to a handoff game. Lotte Sand, she finds Zoe Slachter underneath. That is easy money. 2-0 the Netherlands. Zamar trying to shake off Van Kruistum. Throws the hook up. No fish on that bait. So both teams look to utilize pick and roll action. The remaining of the Hungarians, will try to shoot a little bit more from the outside. We'll see what the results are. Zoe Slachter says, I'll take a drive and put it up and off the glass like a sommelier. Kovac and Jironi don't link up. Like a date was canceled, so the Dutch are up 3-0. 0.2 seconds for Jamar to get his shot up. That is very tough. She launches and will touch the rim, but you know, it didn't go in. Hungary stuck at 0 after a minute and a half of play. Foul on the floor on Team Hungary. That'll be their first. Salt launches one from 2. That's no good. The board ends up off her fingertips, but the ladies from Budapest will take this one. Rozman pulls up, and that's Hungary's first bucket. Now the Dutch go at it again. Handoff play. Zoe will launch one from 2, and the Netherlands are up 5-1. They're finding more holes in that defense than in SpongeBob. Kovac underneath. And a holding foul called underneath, as Zoe had her sealed out. Now it's Van Kruijsten. She throws up a shot, but that will not drop. And Rozman will try to go at the basket as well. And 3 in the key for Kovac in the meantime, as that took a little bit too long. Kovac this time underneath, so the Hungarians know something about that pick and roll game as well. Zoe to Van Kruijsten. Van Kruijsten passes her by, but I will go out of bounds. It'll be about 1 point. Well, they're up in the shot clock a bit. I think 1.8 seconds. So not a lot of time left for Lotte van Kruijsten to get a shot up. She's looking to get a screen from Zoe. Denies that, runs up, and doesn't run in. We're under the 7-minute mark, so next stoppage of play will be a TV timeout. Hungary, they'll go to Gironi. She hooks that up there. No good. And another holding call on Team Hungary. That's their 3rd foul. And now we will get to our first TV timeout with the Dutch leading 5-3. And a battle of the pick and rollers. The Dutch have been better so far. Their pick and roll offense is smoother than Froyo. Take a look back at the Hungarian pick and roll combination as Kovac finishes underneath. So the temperature's dropping now. It was a little warmer earlier, but I'm chilly. I'm wearing a sweater. On the court, though, it's been hot. Van Kruijsten, she loses to Wilson. And it ends up in the hands of Rozman, who steps back but can't connect. Now it's Gironi with the shot from 2. And again, the Hungarians, they've left their accuracy on day 1 of pool play somehow. They haven't been able to connect from the long range at all. Slofter. They run the play for Van Kruijsten. A rub screen does not result in a make. Kovac with the board. She gets hammered. So the first foul on the Dutch. And Kovac is slow to get up. Kitty Kovac on that rebound. She got jumped into. And that must have hurt a bit. She's on the court still, though. She's a warrior. Gironi. Another two-point shot launched. And again, the Hungarians just, they've cooled off like the weather out here in Lublin. Kruistum fading but not making. Now she gets a second chance at it. But ball's tied up and will remain with the Dutch. It's been a low-scoring affair here. Roosman put her mitts on the Wilson on that one. Now it's van Kruistum to Zoe Slachter. 1-2 punch, that's good. Out of 6 Dutch points, 5 of them have come at the hands of Zoe Slachter. Now she's guarding Gironi, and that's good as well. And another holding foul on Team Hungary. Foul number 5, as they've been trying to get with the Dutch on a physical level. And it hasn't happened. The Dutch have denied that, and the referees have called 5 fouls. Van Kruistum this time, no make. She has not been lucky. Her shots have been rolling off the rim. Gironi, can she change the fates for Team Hungary here? Lobs it into Kovac. Kovac is called for a travel. High post action here for Zoe. Backdoor cut. Beautiful pass from Kruistum. Can she finish this? No. There are some Hungarian hands in there. Roosman launches one. No good. Her mess is cleaned up, but it ends up in Kitty Kovac's hand. She gets smacked by Zoe. Now Kovac kicks it out. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Kovac by herself. This one's good. Now Zoe launches one from 2. That will not go. Zamar throws that off on Kruistum's face. And Zoe again for 2. And again, no make. So it's been more of a struggle match than it's been a scoring match. But Zamar says, you know, I heard you. I'll score one for you. Zoe adds one to her tally as well. 7-5. Kovac is calling for it, but they decide to go with Roosman. Roosman gets fouled and will start from the free throw line to try to see if she can win. Lilana Roosman. Brings Team Hungary within 1. Lotte Sond can't answer. She does now off the glass, though. And let me remind you again that these Dutch women, they've been playing with 3. So fatigue will set in at some point. Gironi, that was halfway down. Now Van Kruistum with the reset. They go to Zoe underneath. She shakes off the defender and puts it in. Three-point lead for the Dutch here as Team Hungary continues to struggle from beyond the arc. Again, that was their recipe for success on day 1, like some good paprikash. But now the Nederlanders are missing. which y'all know about paprikash. And by the way, I like me some Hungarian food. That's all right, though. We've gotten to a TV timeout. The Dutch will have a chance to catch their breath, reset their win, and we can look at Zamar off the, well, not even off the glass, a scoop shot. That's pretty. Slachter threw that one back to Pest. So we're at 3 minutes and 19 seconds left in this one. Hungary's managed 6 points and 5 fouls. The Netherlands, they got 9 points. They also have 2 fouls. Oh, they try to find Gironi on the back screen, but that didn't go anywhere.
After this game is done, we'll have an opportunity to see men's quarterfinal in which France will face Team Lithuania.
Here the Dutch go again. Zoe trying to find Lotte van Kruistum. She will catch the rock and puts one up. No make on that. Reset again for Team Hungary. Lotte Song had her hands in there. Rosemont this time. They look for Kovac. Fading on that hook shot. End of the shot clock. The shot clock has ran out, so that means the Dutch will get possession back. Oh, the Dutch tried some precision play, but both teams have been struggling to find some offense, like your younger brother in a fight. Van Kruistum again, no make, but Slachter cleans up the mess. 10-6, the Netherlands up on Hungary in this quarterfinal, and the travel's called on Team Hungary as well. So the Orange Lions will take a reset here. We are under 2:30 left in this one as we try to decide who moves on to the semis. Van Kruistum to Sant. A back screen is set. Sant is trying to create some space. She launches one from the deep end, no good. Gironi with the board. They go to Kitty Kovac, who gives it up to Rosemont. Rosemont lost Sant and somehow throws in a teardrop. I'm not sure how that went in. It was a prayer, but it went. Van Kruistum spins underneath right hand scoop shot, and it went down. 11-7, and an unforced error on Hungary again on that transition play. Under 2 minutes, the Dutch are up 4. Team Hungary is still looking for that 2-point shot back in the bus. Van Kruistum gets a screen, doesn't get it back. Van Sant takes it herself. She finds Zoe. Zoe lines one up, and that will touch the side of the backboard, so Kovac will come away with it. A pushing foul on the screen. That'll be foul number 3 on the Orange Ladies. The Hungarian ladies find Kovac underneath and pull it in 3. Van Kruistum to Slachter. Precision play like a game of chess. The Netherlands up 12-8. So as we enter this timeout, it's been a lot of Zoe Slachter. She has skills in the paint like Rembrandt, scoring 9 points out of 12 Dutch points. And as we're not really counting other stats, all I remember is one block where she smacked it back to Budapest. Kovac will line one up for two, and well, she's the one to find the two-point shot for Team Hungary. They are within two. Van Kruijsten will try one. No good. Zoe with the board. There's a lot of Hungarian hands on that. It ends up as a jump ball. We're at the minute mark. Kitty Kovac has got 6 points herself. If you would have asked me who was the only Hungarian lady to hit a two-point shot in this game, I would have not guessed Kitty Kovac, but that's the case. Zamar this time gets stuck and gets that up and over the rim. "46 seconds in this game is extremely tight. 12-11 as Hungary have fought themselves back from a 4-point deficit. The Dutch go back to pick and roll. Van Kruijsten spins off the glass, no good. Gets her own board and puts it in. Now the Dutch are up 2. Roseman, can she answer? They go to the pick and roll game. Roseman dancing with Zoe, steps back, steps through somehow, and that rebound will go off the Orange Lions. So under 30 seconds to go, and Team Hungary with an opportunity here. They're down 2. Gironi. Now it's Roseman shooting one from long range, no good. Kovac cleans up the mess. We are at 12 seconds to go in this one. The Dutch are up 1. They look for Zoe in the paint. Gironi fouls Zoe Slachter. That means a reset up top. The shot clock will go out. 6.2 seconds, and the Dutch are up 1. All they have to do is hold on to the ball now, and that will be enough. Van Kruijsten gets hammered by Gironi. And she wanted to make sure she fouled her. So Lotte Van Kruijsten will step to the line for 2 with an opportunity to put the game out of reach. 5.1 seconds left. 1 make is enough to put the game at 2 points distance. That means a long bomb from the Hungarians could tie. 2 makes will probably put it out of reach, although we've seen more improbable things happen. Lotte Van Kruijsten. She's cool like the North Sea in wintertime on the first. 14-12. Van Kruijsten misses the second rebound. Hungary, they got 4 seconds left. They look for Gironi. She has to do anything, but she steps out of bounds. And with 1.3 seconds on the clock, it's looking like time is running out on Team Hungary. Van Kruijsten will take the check here. They put the clock at 2.2. Team Hungary, they'll try to foul. Van Kruijsten will evade that. She will play out at least 1.5 seconds off the clock. She'll step to the line as Hungary's committed their 8th foul. 0.7 seconds left. And Van Kruijsten with another opportunity to put the game away here. And Van Kruijsten again, cool, like the New Year's dive in the Netherlands. Put on her Unox hat and put that game away. Goodbye, Team Hungary. The Orange Lions roar. They will be moving on to the semifinals in a low-scoring affair, but it doesn't matter. If you score more than the other team, you win. Team Netherlands take this one 16-12 over Hungary. They'll be moving on to the semifinals. And again, they're just playing with 3. They don't even have a sub. Take a look back at some of the highlights in this one, and it was more of a struggle than a sumo match. Saw a lot of this precision play for the Dutch. The pick and roll 1-2 punch underneath. Zoe Slachter was incredible as advertised, as the Netherlands kept going at the hoop. Zoe underneath was a problem. Hungary, they got some shots up, but they didn't get a lot of two-point shots to go. Kitty Kovac, she had the only one. I think she ended up with 6, maybe 7 points, but not enough. As the Dutch train, they kept on going. Some big buckets underneath late for Kruijstum. And then she ended things at the free throw stripe. These 3 ladies will be moving on to play for some medals, but we will be moving on to play the next game. And somehow, some way, we have a quarterfinal matchup that's looking like a finals matchup, or it could be anyways. We'll take a look at the women's pool play. China meets Poland, and Lithuania will meet the Netherlands in the semifinals clashes. We will see those later today, of course. Come on, we're not going anywhere. We wouldn't leave you without those games. My voice has gotten better as the day's gone along somehow. I'm not sure. Anyway, France and Lithuania meet here. France has won their pool. We'll take a look at the roster first. You know that? France come in with Emmanuel Auger, Hervé Jean-Pierre, Loic Nudok-Bessie, and Matteo Kowe. And Lithuania, they got Augustinas Mikstas, Gavrielas Chelka, Rokas Mačiulis, and Titas Janusevičius. And again, France has won their pool. And it was crafty play by Matteo Kowe. He scooped in 28 points. And Nudok-Bessie wasn't far behind with 21 of his own. And the French have 2 more potent weapons in the magician, Jean-Pierre, as well as Auger. They've been looking good. And these are your 4 gentlemen for Les Bleus. But Team Lietuva, they've looked pretty good themselves. They would have came out of the pool winless, but they ran into Team USA. And that handed them their first loss leading up to this matchup. And you know who they have? The leading scorer of the men's players that are left in the tournament. That man's crafty like the cheese. Titas Janusevičius. Again, joined by Mikstas, Chelka, and Mačiulis. These guys play methodical, and I like the way they act. They got a bunch of backdoor plays going. Chelka, he's got the vision. He also has got some hops. Mikstas, he was a bully in some of the games. And we got a number 2 seed playing a number 4 seed in this one. Again, Team USA came in with a lower seeding, but shook things up like a snow globe. These are your referees, Marek Maliszewski and Brigitta Kaszkoto. Whoa, I messed that up again. You know, it's not the first time. So Chabaj Kaszkoto.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so now let's start an official countdown. 10.
So we are about to get things underway.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, X, 3.
And this game has started, ladies and gentlemen. We are off to a 10-minute sprint. Chelka underneath loses Jean-Pierre right away. Now it's Jean-Pierre with the trickery. Underneath, doesn't make. Mačiulis pulls up for one. That's no good. The rebound will go to Nudok-Bessie. That's been the strength for him. He's been big on the boards. Kowe finds Nudok-Bessie underneath. And he makes that with the and one. That's stronger than Roquefort. That's cheese. Roquefort cheese. Y'all don't know that? New Dog Bessie. Front rims the shot. Now it's Janicevich's to Chelka. Chelka gives it back to Janicevich's, and New Dog Bessie couldn't get there. So 2-1 Lithuania. Jean-Pierre. They go to Auger down there. No make as Machulis deterred him from shooting a good shot. Chelka with two hands, easy slam. He's by himself. We got Jean-Pierre in action again. The magician delivers 2-3. But now he has to contend with Machulis down there. And well, Machulis pushed him off, so an offensive foul called. Kowe steps back. Kowe off of one leg, no make. New Dog Bessie's got his back, but he gets blocked by Mixtas. And Mixtas somehow comes up with the board there. Big fight underneath, and a jump ball's called. Jean-Pierre this time, by himself. Mixtas drops nothing in there. He tried to bully ball, but it wouldn't work. Jean-Pierre now, he's looking to get the ball to Kowe. Kowe throws it out. Jean-Pierre is by himself. He fakes and floats it up. It ends up with Kowe.
First foul, France. One free throw, Machulis on the line.
So the first foul on the French, and Machulis will step up to the line to try and tie the game. He does just that. It's 4-4. Magician underneath and gets spiked by Machulis. He said, I like your magic, but I'll block it with a spell of my own. Take a look. Chelka. They go to Mixtas. Mixtas, big bully bucket, 5-4 Lithuania. Both teams going at the rack. Kowe this time. Kowe avoiding Mixtas' arms, but avoids the bucket. No make on that. So we've gotten to our TV timeout in a tight game. Both teams are going at each other as expected because they want to get that gold. Machulis just denied that shot and threw it back to France. Oje. Hand it off to Kowe. And he's dancing. Kowe. Chelka, he's got some long arms. He says, give me those cookies. And Machulis will try to get one to go down. Oje underneath, big ball. That goes down, and the and one added as well. The fourth foul on Team Lithuania. Baptiste Oje will step to the line and try. And see if he can get one more. He does just that. 6-5 France. Czechia gets it to Mixtash. Mixtash launches one all the way from Lithuania, but that's a miss. So the French reset. Jean-Pierre, all the space in the world, they're letting him shoot, and he's not been delivering from behind the arc. Like your order didn't come. Machulis almost hit the magic sky on that shot. It ends up back with Lithuania, and Mixtash gets fouled. So the second foul on the French. We are a little over 4 minutes into this game. And France is up by 1, but Augustinus Mixtash could change just that. Kowe steps back. No make again. Neither team can really finish from beyond the arc. Machulis, though, finds Mixtash, easy layup underneath. The French go to Kowe again. He has to take on Mixtash. He scoops it underneath him. No make again. So Kowe has been cold to start here. Janisevicius, though, he avoids Nuduk Bessi's arms and puts Lithuania up 2. That's a quick move. That man's got more crosses in him than a Catholic church. Kowe ties up the game. He's got a flamethrower like Charizard. Nuduk Bessi this time. Quick hands. Kowe again from 2. And Kowe will bury another one. 4 points in a row for Mateo Kowe.
Minutes, 35 seconds. Hey guys, let me ask you, do we have some fans for Team France in the stands? And do we have some
Kowe, another one. This time it will not go. Mixtash comes up with it. France still up 2.
We're getting closer and closer to the finishing games of this tournament. FIBA 3x3 World Cup under 23 years old. Nowhere else, here in Lublin.
Ten to 10, Lithuania tie up the game here. And now the French have an opportunity to answer. Kowe, can he get it going again? No, but Oje is there. Oje deterred by Chelka. And Janisevicius collects the foul. Third foul on the French. So both referees are having to intervene here. One's explaining that you cannot throw each other around before the check. The other one is explaining the check. Lietuva. They go to their ace, U23, and he delivers. Lietuva up 1. Now it's Nudok Bessie going at the basket, but he doesn't get anything going. Mikstash is a little too big for him, maybe, I don't know. So we get to the next TV timeout here. Take a look at the big shot there. And Kowe, he's hot. 5 points for Kowe so far. And again, we are under 4 minutes in this one. And this matchup might have as well been a semifinal, maybe even a final, I'm not sure, but it's a quarterfinal today, and U23, he tries to add to his tally. Jean-Pierre to Nudok Bessie. Nudok Bessie hands it off to Kowe. They go to the 1-2, and Kowe drops it in. He's floating like he's on cloud 9. Jelka this time will take it one-on-one against Jean-Pierre. That's a make, 12-11. Kowe on the attack again. Machulis is patient with his defense, so Kowe has to launch one. No good. Side of the backboard, it goes out of bounds. Lithuania. They're still up 1. Machulis steps back from the top of the key, and that will go out of bounds. Jean-Pierre shoots one, and it rolls out. Auger's got his back, 12-12. U23, no space, but Mikstash is there, easy lay. He had a mismatch with the Magician. Kowe. Auger from deep. So these teams aren't willing to budge. It's 13-13. Titus gets free for an easy lay, 14-13. Lietuva keeps going up top. The French keep coming back though. This time it's Auger underneath. Doesn't answer. He's getting his own rebound. Kowe, floaty. He's using that floaty like he's on a beach vacation. And a miscue on the Lithuanian man. Kowe. He finds Nudok Bessie down there. Nudok Bessie feels like he has a mismatch, and he delivers. 15 France, 14 Lithuania. We're under a minute 30 in this one. Jelka He traveled on that. Lithuania here. They went up a couple times, but now they're down one. Chelka. U23 just misses the easy one. Feels like he gets fouled. The magician pulls up from the midi. He puts France up 2. Jean-Pierre with the big shot. Told you he floats like a butterfly, but he stings like a bee. That one stung a lot for Lithuania, who don't answer. We're under a minute. France still up 2 with a chance to add to it. They go to Nudok Bessie, and he finds, well, himself under the basket this time. No good. Rebound, Lithuania. Chelka. U23 is open. He delivers. 16-16. Lithuania ain't going away. Now it's Kowe. Ball in his hands. They go to a mismatch down low. Nudok Bessie gets it up and over Chelka. Now Machulis is free. They want to attack Jean-Pierre because he's shorter or slender. I don't know what you want to call it. We're under 10 seconds. France with the ball here. Nudok Bessie delivers in the paint. 5 seconds. U23 just steps back. He's free. U23 just misses. Titus U23 just had a shot at the game, and he missed it. So the French, they'll be moving on to the semifinals. Incredible execution down the stretch as Jean-Pierre flipped in a shot from the midi, and then Loic Nudok Bessie, game ball in his hands, delivered the punch, and Lithuania, that was a knockout punch. They couldn't get back. France take this one, 18-17 over Lithuania, and they'll be moving on. We'll be seeing them again in the semis. Take a look back at some of your highlights in this one. It was a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Neither team willing to budge an inch. Mateo Kowe finished with 7. Chelka, he got things started underneath the basket. And this man, he was out playing the mismatches. Jean-Pierre was all kinds of magical, like a Harry Potter spell. And the beginning of the game actually was for France. Then Lithuania fought back. They managed to get up top, and they couldn't quite get the lead over the hump. It was 1 or 2 points, and then France would answer with a punch of their own every time. U23 took the fast lane to get to that layup. Then Kowe brought out the floaty. This man was hard to stop inside. Loic Nudok Bessie. Take a look at the midi by the magician. And then U23, he got it close. But you know what? Loic Nudok Bessie going at the cup, beat Chelka to the spot. And that means France will take this one. We'll be seeing him again. And here's your last quarter-final. We got one more. Then we know who the semifinalists are. And this is going to be a good one. Trust me, take a look at the rosters. Gil Nojovic, Omer Harrell, Omer Sade, and Sagi Zilberschlag against Alvaro Pimentel, Fabio Martinez, Kevin Rubio, and Joaquin Pino. For the Chilean man, Chilean has been the surprise of the tournament to me, to be honest. Bringing a gritty style of 3x3 that's been tougher to digest than burnt beef. Fabio Martinez has elevated his game higher than the Andes with 26 points over his 4 pool play games, and Rubio wasn't far behind. But they'll have their hands full with this Israel team. All four of these fellas can shoot, drive, and they work harder than a double shift. Omer Harrell's been lights out like a power outage from beyond the arc, and they will look to Gil Nojovic to direct traffic in this matchup with the South Americans. Here's your foursome. Again, Nojovic, Harrell, Sadeh, Zilberschlag. I like the makeup of this team. They are gritty, they fight hard. All four fellas can shoot. This team, Chile, has been a thorn in many a team's side. Nobody expected them to come out of pool play because they were the last seed. Or one of the last seeds, actually. Not the last seed. See, 17th seed. Nobody expected them to come out of pool play. They would have to contend with Netherlands and China. But they took care of both of them. Look at your team, Chile, Alvaro Pimentel, Fabio Martinez, Joaquin Pino, and Kevin Rubio again. I'm sure even though it's early, there's some people watching in Santiago and Valparaiso. These are your referees for this one. Pedro Maia and Marek Maliszewski. Portugal and Poland represented on that end. And all the fellas that are talking right now are going to be representing their countries. That man right there, he's going to bring the fire. So Chile will start the action here. Pino will go at the Israelites first. Here we go. Pino to Rubio. They get a pick and roll going. Pino finds Rubio underneath, and he takes a step too many going into his dribble. Here we go. Sadeh by himself. He will get things started here in this game. First point, Israel. Pimentel yesterday, he delivered an OT. He didn't score any points. But he ended up with the two biggest points of the game as they knocked out Mongolia in overtime to get out of pool play. So Rubio finishes underneath. Israel 1, Chile 1. Harrell sidestep 2, and I told you that man can shoot. He's bringing the fire like Charmander. His first long shot goes down. Pino this time. Gives it up to Rubio. Rubio evades Nojovic's arms and puts it in. The Chilean ladies are cheering on their men. Nojovic bumps, no bucket. Now it's Rubio locked up with Nojovic. Referee Maliszewski trying to calm the players down a little bit. Tensions are flaring, which is logical. I mean, this is your medal rounds. The winner here will go to the semifinals. Pino. They're patient in the pick and roll play. Pino steps back on this one and delivers all the way from South America, 4-3. Zilberschlag this time takes the contact and will get the foul to go for Israel. First foul on Chile, and Zilberschlag a chance at the stripe to add to his tally. We're not even 1 minute and 30 seconds in. We're at 4-4. These teams have been lights out like last call. Zilberschlag, 5-4. Now it's Pimentel stepping back, trying a long shot. The box out goes to Zilberschlag though, but a miscue on Team Israel. Will mean Chile will get possession again. Rubio this time with Martinez, and an offensive foul is called as Martinez is a little too handsy on the screen there. You can't push off. Nojovic. Sade this time, and he traveled. A foul called on the Rubio post up there. Second on Israel. That's where I think Chile's advantage lies. They might be more physical down below in the paint. And see, Pimentel finds Rubio, just as I'm saying that, on a bucket underneath, 5-5. Nojovic. Oh, he almost had himself lost on that one. Forgot the Wilson. And turnover Israel. Rubio, this time it's Pino. Pino dances. Pino takes it to the cup. And Rubio's got his back. That one rolled off, but Rubio down there bruising. 6-5. An offensive foul called. Pimentel was thrown out of the way by Harrell. Here we go. Pimentel. 1-2 game with Rubio again. Rubio pops this time. They go to Pino. He's got 2 seconds on the shot clock. He chucks it up, and that one might end up in South America. I'm not sure. That one wasn't good, though. Sade finds Zilberschlag. Zilberschlag looking for Sade, but he's on the floor, so Zilberschlag's gonna have to do some work on his own. No good. Martinez, good hands. Pino picks it up. Pino, 2-shot. And Martinez again with the good hands. He gives it up to Pino. They run pick and roll action again. Pino, hesitation. Martinez, no make. Pino almost got his back. Now there's Chilean players on the floor. Sade finds Harrell. He's by himself. And you know what that means. Bang, bang, Israel up 1. Pino, can he answer? Side rim, Martinez puts it up, it gets fouled. 4th foul on Israel, and that will get us to our first TV timeout. And this game's been entertaining. Take a look back at Pino's pretty step back. And the ladies for Chile for sure cheering on their fellas as they still have an opportunity at it. The ladies were knocked out of pool play. Jovanka Ljubitic was nice, but not nice enough. So now they're just here to cheer. Martinez from the stripe with a chance to tie the game at 7. Nojovic with the board. Martinez leaves it short. Nojovic. He runs into trouble, but he gets fouled. Nojovic. to Harrell. He gets any daylight, he will put it up. This time it's no good. Zilberschlag with the board. He's wrestling with Rubio down there. That's not a recipe for success. Pino. Rubio decides to go himself. Rubio underneath. Sade got in the way though. And I think that possession will go over to Israel. Rubio is trying to get a replay, but you know what? That's not happening. And, well, he might have been right. Not sure. Anyway, Harrell gets hit on the shot, or at least is showing like he got hit. But he doesn't get the call, so now it's Pino. Stepping back, and Pino also misses. And Pedro Maya will give Omer Harrell a warning for flopping. So he remembered what happened on his last shot, and he said that wasn't a hit. You're faking it. Don't do that again. Nojevic gets a screen from Zilberschlag. Nojevic trying to make moves. Somehow gets that out, but it ends up in the midst of Rubio. Martinez going at the basket, fading away. No make. Rubio, there's just people flying around here. People crashing into each other everywhere. Take a look as Rubio bulldozers Nojevic. That will be Israel possession. Sade going at Martinez. Finds Zilberschlag. Zilberschlag's by himself at the rack. Israel now up 2. And Zilberschlag with the good hands, but Rubio ends up with it. Rubio looking for space. And the Bruiser is not finding any. So a reset here for the men from Jerusalem. Sade's open for 2. No good on that though. Now it's Pimentel. They're looking to create some space. Pimentel finds Martinez on the pick and roll, and that one will take all of the rim to roll in. There's a technical foul issue though. So referee Marashevsky rewards the Israel team with a free throw here on the back of a technical foul. Team Chile was playing defense after a made bucket in the key, and you can't do that. That's a delay of game. So Israel's up 2 now. Omer Harrell will take the check, and he goes to Zilberschlag. Zilberschlag at Martinez, throws it up, no go. Martinez is a Chilean wall, like the Andes. Zilberschlag is deterred again. Rebound Nojevic, he's trying to find Zilberschlag again. Now it's Nojevic trying to dance. Oh, he gets it up and in, that's better than Sabi. Pimentel this time. The kick out ends up in Pino's hands, and he almost drops Harrell, but he will not drop off the shot. You know, no highlight. Harrell sidestepping again. This time it's Rubio launching one, and he will get it to go down. Chile They find the connection again, 9-10. They're right there in the game. Sade says, you know what? Take that, and I'll get you back to Rubio. This time at the rack, another Euro step from Santiago. We saw this yesterday, and it was effective then. It's effective now. Chile not going away. And now Nojovic is fouled. Rubio's got 7 out of Chile's 10 points. And we've gotten to our TV timeout. And this contest, again, like all the other quarterfinals, I have to say this, has been a tight one. This is a clash of teams that have never seen each other. South America, in name of Chile, against Israel. Whole different parts of the world. And it's also a clash of styles, as Israel's opportunistic style of 3x3. They shoot a lot of shots, they move a lot. And Chile, well, they're bruising. Rubio and Martinez, the pick and roll game with them has been going. Nojovic misses the free throw. Rebound ends up with Rubio. He gets hit in the eye. They stop play for a second. Zilberschlag tried to swipe at the Wilson. No good. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Pino will get a check. They go to Rubio again. Rubio at the basket, gets locked up and wrapped up by Sade. Sade's open for 2 on this one. No good. Rebound ends up with Chile. So we got Sade taking a fadeaway 2 on this one. Rubio again with the board. And now Pino off the screen. And Harrell gets a technical foul call. He tried to show contact on the screen. He was already warned. Flopping on a shot. And, well, he ran again into a Chilean wall. That was the Andes setting the screen. Pino on the free throw stripe. And he breaks that one. That was Israel's 5th foul. So we're almost at a deadlock. Israel at 10 points, Chile at 11. Actually, Israel at 11, Chile at 10. I apologize. And then 5 fouls each. Pino tries to change things. Nothing there. The rebound's fought over, and a foul's called. Both teams are getting feisty. Nojovic walking away from the action here. Him and Rubio have been going at each other all game, and this is the way I like to play, people. Take a look at this. There's a call. Rubio refuses to let go. Referees break it up quickly. Nojovic walks away. Hot heads. That's the way I like it here at the U23 World Cup 2023. Ljubitic cheering her team on, looking nervous. Nojovic to Sade. Sade finds Nojovic by himself. Now it's Pino. Pino looking for Rubio. Rubio this time by himself, and he gets a very hard layup to go down. 12-11. He looked like he was going to get ready for a dunk, but he just didn't get up. You know what? Nojovic fakes, but again, no connection. So a 1-point lead will remain for Israel with 2 minutes on the clock. Harrell's back on the court as Sade takes a seat. Harrell fading on his shot. No make on that shot. His accuracy hasn't been as good as in the pool play just yet. It might be the Chilean defense, not sure. We'll see though what happens in the next 2 minutes here. Pimentel. Gets a screen for Martinez Pimentel. He's got a nose for big buckets, and you know what? There's one for you, 13-12. Nojevic dances, somehow avoids the arms of Pino, but there's not a make on that. So now Chile's up one. Pino, again pick and roll action. Now Pino will take it himself, and he forgets the Wilson. So 1 minute 25 left. Pino just forgot the Wilson and dropped out of bounds. He'll take his seat. Now Israel's in possession. Harrell looking for space, launches one, and that is good. Big shot, Omer Harrell, 14-13. That's his third two, and the Chileans go back and they get an and one from Martinez, who had been quiet so far in this game. He ties the game, and he can take a trip to the free throw stripe. Just 2 points from their leading scorer so far, but you know what? He delivers when he needs it most. That's fine. Martinez at the stripe. And Martinez, his touch is softer than alpaca fur. 15-14. Zilberschlag this time up and over Rubio. Tied game under a minute. Rubio looking for space, going at the rack, stops with good hands by Zagi Zilberschlag. Now it's Nojevic. Nojevic against Pimentel. Hesitates, scoops, no make, rebound ends up with Nojevic himself somehow. And now Israel's up one. This game has had more turns than an Alp Mountains road, maybe an Andes Mountains road. I don't even care. I've never been to the Andes. I don't know if they have turns in the roads. They should, it's mountains. Anyway, we got a timeout on the floor. And we don't have a lot of time left in this one. Take a look at Harrell's big shot. Omer Harrell's got 7 points. Sagi Zilberschlag's been everywhere, and he got that one to go down. Pino to Rubio. Pino, they got the 1-2 game going, so Chile tied the game. That pick and roll game is so good. 16-16. 13 seconds left in this one. It's Nojevic attacking the rack. He scoops, no make. The rebound is with Israel. Harrell, we've seen him have big shot, big moments. Harrell doesn't put it in, and we go to bonus basketball. Another quarterfinal going to OT. Omer Harrell, we've seen him hit that sidestep before in big moments. This one, though, just left of the rim. So at a 16-16 tie, we head into overtime basketball. Now, for those of you that have never seen a 3x3 game, first of all, I'm happy you're tuning in. But anyway, overtime means the game clock is off. There is still a shot clock, and the first team to get the 2 points wins. Both teams have OT experience. I think Chile beat Mongolia in overtime on a big shot by Pimentel, and Israel, they needed overtime to dispose of Germany. They got a big shot from Omer Harrell, so let's see who delivers here. Sade pulls up from 2, and he will knock it in this time. Omer Sade. He delivers the knockout punch, and he has more chills than Chile. He only had 1 point so far. A fade and away pull-up I need a replay on that. Omer Sadeh. They run a play for him. He catches it, and he just elevates and connects all net on that one. Omer Sadeh bringing the victory to Israel. That's a knockout punch for Chile as Israel takes this 18-16. Chile, again, such a good tournament, tough to digest, but Israel just too much. We'll see Israel in the semifinals fighting for medal. We'll see Chile again in the future. Anyway, this means, I think, we'll be taking a short break, because we have our quarterfinals out the way. The semifinals matchups are set. So after these highlights, you know, we'll enjoy the highlights first. I wanna take one last look at Chile, because I like the way they played this tournament. Rubio is a bruiser underneath, and he got some big buckets. Pino from the outside, but it was a lot of him. He had 9 points in this game. Rubio pulled his team along, but Team Israel, they just kept going at the basket as well. These teams were tied until just down the stretch. We needed overtime to decide this one. Rubio got the Euro out. That's called a South American step now. Pimentel, again, a nose for a big bucket, and with 120-something to go, they needed that. Then Harrell answered. Sidestep and shot like we've seen him hit so many times. Nojevic came up with a big scoop of ice cream, but then the pick and roll game for the Chileans tied things up again. And then this, Omer Sadeh, all cloth, and he will bring a semifinal berth to the Holy Land. Anyway, like I said, we'll be taking a break. Not a short one either. Let's take a look at your semifinal set matchups. Germany will meet the United States in a battle of who's more athletic. And France and Israel will see each other as well. This is going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we are going to let all teams rest a little bit, because we want some good games for y'all, right? We're not getting into things right away. We will be back in about an hour and a half, so 4:10 local time. We'll be back here for the countdown, and we'll start games in the semifinals then. Don't go anywhere. I hope to see you there. I kind of want to see you there. Yes? Can we agree on that? We'll see each other there. Good. I'm out. I'll be back in an hour and a half.